How are we doing today? Good morning, good morning. I need to find a Sharpie real quick. That was funny. That made me laugh. Dumb. Good morning, Deals on Style. All right. I don't have an agenda for today, but I do have. I'm going to make this cheat sheet, kind of, for shipping. It's on a board. You know that there's coffee in your cup? I don't have a cardboard list today. This is like official. Happy Thursday. Therapy Thursday today. Desperate need of Therapy Thursday. Okay, we're going to just cross off these names and addresses real quick. I just want to show you these 4 types of labels. Now, I don't have a media mail label on here, and I think, good morning, everybody. How is everyone today? I am super sore, so I knocked that snow and ice off my roof yesterday with Cole, and a giant piece fell and hit me on the back. And I can't see my back, so I don't know what it looks like, but it feels like it's bruised from my shoulders to my butt. So, I'm a little... And I forgot about it for a second. I didn't even, now that I forgot about it, but I sat in this chair and I leaned back and I went, oh, caught me off guard. Okay. I love you, Brie. So there's always a lot of confusion with shipping, right? So today I'm going to make a YouTube video. So everyone go follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. All the things. Also, I only usually get 1 or 2 videos on TikTok a month that get monetized. And this month I only have 1, and it's only made me like $200 so far, but $200 is $200. And they just yesterday they flagged it for non-original content. It's literally just me talking, telling a story. They flagged it for non-original content and took all my money away. And I was like, so I appealed it, but I haven't won. And I was like, how are you? Listen, $200, bitch, give it back. Yeah, be more original. Exactly. Okay. So today on YouTube, I will be making, do you have any vintage greeting cards or birthday cards? I don't. Who in the chat has vintage greeting cards or birthday cards? I have vintage Christmas cards. Yeah, bitch, but I have my money. There you go. Go follow Philly Flipper. He has vintage cards for you. If I watch YouTube, does it count towards, I'm not monetized on YouTube. Good morning, AK. Yet, but I'm trying. I need to get to 3,000 hours. Then Philly Flipper said I'll start making like 25 cents a day. Good morning, Mary Nick. So I'm going to make this. I responded to a person the other day who was very nice, but then a man in the chat, it's always a man, right, Philly? Was like, that's confusing for newbies. You can do this, you can do that. So I thought that maybe I would make this little board and I would write down exactly when and what you can put a plain white envelope, a ground label, a U.S. priority mail regular, and a U.S. priority mail flat rate. I think people forget that there's 2 different types, and we've talked about it a million times, but I'm going to make a YouTube video. I'm going to put it on the board, and I'm going to tell you the difference between a flat rate priority and a mailing priority. 2 million times. If I have to debate with another man about the difference in these 2 boxes, I'm going to lose my mind. So I'm going to make a board. Good morning, Ho. How are you today? Your guys' show, Ho and Cherry, last night. Your show is amazing. Milkies, you are a man. I appreciate you. You know what? When I make that comment about a man, it's because I was arguing with a man. And also, I always say this because there's men in here, very few. But if you're in here and you're listening to me and you are not getting offended and you're like, yeah, you're my type of guy. You're allowed to be here. You're amazing. I appreciate you. It's the ones that come in here and are like, you're wrong. blonde girl. I don't know what you're talking about. You're really stupid. Those are the ones I'm talking to, not you guys. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you. So, I'm going to make a board. Yeah, we love you stupid idiots here. Exactly. We love you, dumb boys. We love you. Love your mom's earrings. You do? Thank you. Hear that, ladies? I'm wonderful. You are, Milky. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad that you like my mom's earrings. Tomorrow, I'm doing another jewelry show, and I have to sell the rest of her earrings. She asked me yesterday if I sold them. Yeah, give us something to chat about. And then also, I have like a million. I got so much jewelry. So I'm going to do a jewelry show tomorrow. Or maybe later today if I can get everything packed. How is my hair growing out this much already? It's got to be, I must have parted my hair wrong this morning. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So I'm going to make this video later on YouTube. Oh my, I'm going to make that video later on YouTube. Help. What's the difference between two priorities? I'd love to show you. So when you print a priority label with a regular priority label, it'll just give you the weight of the item. Well, I don't want to knock over my drink. With a regular priority label, it'll just give you the weight of the item right there, right? And that's because a regular priority label under 5 pounds can go on any box. It can go on any box but a flat rate box. But it can go on this box, it can go on a brown box, it can go on a, what is this? It can go on a Velveeta cheese box, right? You can put a priority label on a Velveeta cheese box. But if you are going to do a flat rate box, because in a flat rate box you can put up to 70 pounds for the same amount, it has to say flat rate on the label. So it won't just have the weight, it'll say flat rate. So you cannot put a regular priority label on a flat rate box, and you cannot put a label that says flat rate on just a regular priority mailing box. So here is the difference in the two boxes. This is a large flat rate box. This is a large mailing box. Both priority. Both priority, two totally different ways to ship. Only 1 to 5 pounds can go in here. Up to 70 pounds can go in here. Do not try to ship glass in these boxes. You can't. It's not worth it. Just to confirm, I am going to put this all on YouTube. Yes, I'm going to make a better where I'm not so aggressive and I sound more informational and not like I'm yelling at you, because I don't mean to be yelling at you. I'm teaching you. But you can put, so here's another thing. You can put, my YouTube is the hodgepodge place, just like this. You love the aggression? Thank you. I yelled. We liked being, I know, right? You guys you do like to be yelled at. We're all messed up, just saying. Okay, so ground, USPS ground. A ground, see this G? It comes out with a G. You cannot put that on a priority box. You can't put that G on either of these boxes. That can only go on a poly mailer, on a bag, on a brown box. This cannot go on a priority box. But this one, just a regular priority with a weight, can go on a brown box. This one that says flat rate can't go on a brown box. I know I'm going to confuse some people. It's not that confusing once you learn it. You just have to learn it. And that's what I'm here. I just am going to show it to you. And in my YouTube video, it'll be a lot closer. You'll be able to actually read these so you can reference back to it every time you have a question. Because I understand how at the beginning it's confusing. But once you learn, hi, Blah, once you learn, it's okay. And here's the other thing. I never use these flat rate boxes unless I do jewelry. Everything else I ship is these two labels right here. And that makes it so I'm less confused, right? Because I would get confused too. But I saw on Facebook today, for books, I think you can do media mail for books. I don't have one of those up here because I just printed these 4 this morning off of orders that I have to ship today. And I haven't done a media sale in a while, but I will look back and I will print a media mail as well. A priority label can only go in a priority box. No. A priority flat rate label can only go on a priority box. A priority label can go on any box. And then a ground can't go in a priority box. That's where people get confused. And that's where apparently my direction online was confusing, because I said a priority. So a priority label can go on a plain box, but a plain label can't go on a priority box. That's where people get confused. And if it says flat rate, that has to go in a flat rate box. Right, Ange? Thank you. I agree. Good morning, Rude Dog. So I'm going to put this on the YouTube. And on my YouTube, I will show sizes of boxes. Just had to pay $3.90 on a giveaway because yes. So that's the other thing too with these, with the 73 cents. I have a video, flat rate. So the benefit of flat rate, okay. Here, let me go back. The 73 cents you have to put in a regular envelope. Don't be the asshole that puts a thick, 5 things in a regular envelope and then it doesn't get through the little sorter thing. Good morning, Toasty Gold. The benefit of a flat rate box is you can put up to 70 pounds in here for $9.12 or whatever our max shipping is now. You can only put up to 5 pounds in here for $9.12. So people use flat rate. I only use flat rate $9.21. Thank you. I'm dyslexic. I only use flat rate for jewelry, clothing. Sometimes if I'm not selling shoes or bulky items, you've had to pay the mailman. I think that happens a lot. So I only use flat rate for jewelry. So the benefit is I can put 70 pounds of jewelry in here. I have been. I did a jewelry show last week with my friend Sarah, and someone bought 4 5-pound bags and a bunch of other stuff, and I was able to put them all in one little box for $9.21. It didn't cost me another penny. So that is the benefit of flat rate box. That's the only benefit. You cannot fit anything in here. A lot ransom note to come get them at the office. Yeah, that usually happens too. No, the flat rate is not. Flat rate is the same. So here's a lot of people offer discounted shipping. I think that's wonderful if you want to do it. I don't do that. I do it on shows like today where no one's really going to buy anything and I'm just here to talk to you. I have a video on how to set that up too. All of these videos are on my YouTube already, except for breaking down the actual labels, like how to do a 73-cent shipping, how to change a box size, how you can put 385 ounces in a bigger box. You just change the box size. If you leave your default shipping the way that Whatnot has it set up as soon as you start a show, you shouldn't have an issue. If you sell it correctly, it will ship correctly. If you don't touch anything, the reason people run into issues is because they're in there trying to mess with things. They're trying to do things. Don't do anything. You're making it harder on yourself. If it fits, it ships, correct. So you just go and you can buy them on USPS or you can order them on USPS, postalsupplies.com. Also, when you do that, the last thing that you agree to is that it's a federal offense to misuse free postal supplies because they are free. So please know that you are agreeing that you're committing a felony when you use these things wrong if you order them off the website. It is automatically set to 12 by 12 by 12. You have to change the measurements if you are putting it in a box larger than a 12 by 12 by 12. Yes, please follow me on all platforms. Thank you. So if I'm shipping a box now, in my YouTube, if you go watch my YouTube, I shipped a 415 ounce box, or 415 ounces in a 16 by 14 by 14, charging me no extra money because the person paid for that as they continue to get bigger, right? So if I sell you something right now, if I sell you 5 things, I sell you one thing right now at £1 and it's $9.21 in shipping. And then your next thing at £1 will be free shipping. And then your next thing at £1 will be free shipping. And then your next thing at £1 will be free shipping. And then your next thing at £1, it'll be $3. And then the next thing at £1 will be $1.25. And the next thing at £1 will be $3. It'll incrementally start charging you a little bit more and more because you're gaining weight and box size. So then when I go to ship it, if it's 25 pounds, I don't put it in a flat rate box. I'm going to put it in a big brown box. You have paid $27 in shipping. That's going to pay for the box. If it's not bigger than 12 by 12, I don't have to change it because post office told me that I need to be careful. I say change it every time, but there's a big debate on that. What is Whatnot shipping default? Whatnot shipping default, if you log in and start a show right now, Whatnot shipping default, you put schedule a show, and then you're going to scroll down. I'm sorry if I missed the chat. Obviously, you can tell I am trying to do 85 things at once. If you scroll down and you click domestic shipping, this is the default. The default is priority up to 5 pounds and ground over 5 pounds. That is the best shipping for you as a seller. As a buyer, that is still very, very cheap. The only way it gets better than that is if the seller caps it at flat rate and pays the rest. But as a seller, this is how you should leave it every time. You should toggle this on if you want to do 73 cents, but you should leave it at that. Best for seller, yes. Your post office won't take the new ones back. I missed something in the chat. I'm glad you guys are helping each other in the chat because obviously I'm missing things. So that is how, especially as a new seller, I have a video on YouTube. All right, I'm doing a gift card giveaway. I have a video on YouTube on how to set up the 73 cent shipping. Basically, quick rundown. If you click toggle over on that, and then when you go to list it, there are 2 different categories you can list it in: card category and sticker category, and you do 0 to 1 ounces, and it'll ship in a 73 cent envelope. You pay the rest. So Toasty Gold is a good example of this. Toasty Gold caps his shipping. Toasty Gold caps his shipping at $9.21, so you never pay anything. I abuse that every single time I shop with him. Every single time I shop with Toasty Gold, I get a box half the size of my body that I know he had to pay $50 to ship it to me because he loves me. I love him. I don't know. I'm just trying to buy stuff, but I get free shipping and I get drunk and I'm like, I'm buying everything. Holy shit. I want everything. Right. But he eats the rest of that, right? It costs him 8 to 20% in shipping per show. That's a lot of money, but that is money he has allocated for. He's been on this long enough. He's been doing it long enough that he has it all worked out that he can afford that. And he's got it worked out. That is not something as a new seller, thank you for your random gift. I appreciate it. You have the luxury of doing, I'm sure. Don't reduce shipping when you're new. It's not worth it. I am 2 years in, 28,000 followers in. I don't reduce shipping on regular shows. Never. What happens if the items are less than 5 pounds, but too big to fit in a large priority box? You can put them in a ground box. The issue is the large priority box is a 12 by 12 by 10, and you only have 2 more inches. But if you have a regular brown 12 by 12 by 12, you can put it in that. If it doesn't fit in a 12 by 12 by 12, then you should have set up a custom shipping profile and then the person would have paid the correct shipping. Do you use video show and run it? What do you use to video show? You are on my iPad. I use my iPad as my show, and then I run things off my phone. Do you use Whatnot's default for weights? Yes. Why am I paying shipping out of pocket? You messed with something. You set something up wrong. Can you go over the custom shipping profiles? Yes. So, where is the range of weights? So I use there's only one there. Okay. So when you schedule a show, I'm going to do one thing at a time. When you schedule a show, you should never, Whatnot defaults to help you. So if you're paying for shipping, it's because you scheduled a show and you messed with something in the shipping settings. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. This is a non-selling show, so if you'd like to take a look at my buy it now, I would appreciate it. If not, I very much appreciate the tip. It defaults to the correct shipping. So it defaults to this shipping. So if you are paying for shipping, you touched something. You did something wrong. Don't touch it. Go erase all of your shows and redo all of your shows and don't touch anything with the shipping and set it up the way it is. The next question was to go through a custom shipping profile. I only have one custom shipping profile. This custom if you want to do a custom shipping profile, you go to your things or you weighed things wrong, correct. But if you're paying for all the shipping, you touch something. You did buyer pays shipping or something like that, or seller pays shipping. Because if you set up weights wrong, like if I have to pay for shipping, it's because I sold it wrong. It's because I sold a 20-pound item at a pound. That's my fault. I pay for that. But if you sell it correctly, it should ship correctly. 95% of the time. Okay. Here we are. Do you collect penguin parrots? No. Okay. So what am I doing? Shipping. So you're going to go to shipping. This is hard to do backwards. And shipping profiles. These two are old. I have one shipping profile. I collect eggplants. I have one shipping profile. What's up, Pig Life? This is what it looks like. If you'd like to screenshot that, it is on my YouTube. It is a 12 by 12 by 12 at 5 pounds with no bundling. You can only do max bundle one thing. I only use this. Thank you so much for your purchase out of the Buy It Now. I only use this if I'm selling something that has to ship by itself because it's too big or it weighs too much and I can't bundle it with anything else. So like this dog right here that I got the other day, this thing weighs, I'm going to say it weighs 5 pounds. It weighs 20 pounds, but it weighs 5 pounds and it's too big to ship with anything else because I want to put a ton of bubble on it. I do not want anything else to go with it. I would ship it with that. And that means you would pay $9.21 on shipping just for this. And then if you bought something else, you would pay $9.21 again. Isn't he adorable? I love him. Overcharged shipping. Who gets the extra whatnot? I will never understand people that do that on purpose. I know people do it on Lilac Bloom. You got it. People do it on accident, overcharge shipping. There's no reason to do it on purpose. So when you overcharge shipping on eBay, you get the difference. On Whatnot, you don't. So if you're overcharging shipping, you're screwing yourself and the buyer. I can guesstimate the weight of my items. I've been doing this for long enough where I have it, like I can be like, okay, this is 4 ounces. It's going to need packing. This is going to be 4 to 7 ounces. Okay, this is 1 ounce, but I'm going to need packing. I'm going to put it in as 3 ounces. This is 10 ounces, but I'm going to need packing in a box 1 to 2 pounds. Also remember your boxes weigh, like a normal box weighs 8 ounces. Yes, Whatnot will refine. If you really mess up, like big time on shipping, you can, 180 items, but I had to pay 20. That sounds like a selling problem. So you didn't pay all the shipping. You just paid the overages. So you probably set it to max shipping $9.21 or whatever. Do you have 2 things to choose from each cell, or do you do the one shipping profile for everything? I only use that shipping profile once a month, maybe. I use that shipping profile if I'm just shipping something big. I never use that shipping profile otherwise. What about scams? What if someone says they didn't receive? They have to go through Whatnot. That's the best thing about Whatnot. The best thing about Whatnot is if they have an issue, they have to go through them. So you politely say, I'm sorry that's what happened. Please contact Whatnot. If the custom shipping profile is something I can do on the fly, no, you have to set up the custom shipping profile prior to your show, but you can add it to anything. So like if I go to start, like make an item, we're going to do this. We'll do create temporary listing. And then I go down to the weight shipping it. I can pick the normals, like ounces, or my pre-made shipping profiles are already there. So you have to make them prior, but you don't have to like preload everything if you have a shipping profile you want attached to it. Okay. How do you ship weights in what box? I ship them in poly mailers. When you put an item up for sale, how many ounces are we supposed to put it in for? I did show once and shipping cost wasn't coming up for buyers. You messed up. You changed something for shipping. Best place to get 12 by 12 boxes. USPS, postalsupplies.com. Custom profiles are for certain items. Exactly. I don't use custom profiles. I have a question. Can I sell something 5 feet tall at 25 pounds? Yes, you can. You just make a custom shipping profile at 5 feet and 25 pounds, and it's going to charge your buyer $45, $85. It's going to charge your buyer whatever. When you sell something, right, if you put it in correctly, it'll be just like other platforms. Here's the other thing. If I make a custom shipping profile, here, let's just do it right now. I'm going to make a custom shipping profile. No one talk to me for a minute. I'm going to make a custom shipping profile. Shipping profile. We're going to make, this is going to be a test, okay? I'm going to put this shipping profile. What did you want to do? You wanted to do 5 feet. How many pounds? We'll do 20 pounds, okay? This is going to be eye-opening, but it's going to help, right? Set max bundle size 1. Set box size. We're going to do custom, and it's going to have to be, let's not even do 12 feet by 12 feet. This is going to be a giant vase, right? We're going to say it has to go in a 16 by 22 by 12. We're going to save this profile, okay? This is going to be a test profile. Now, if I was going to sell that on eBay, if you go to eBay right now and you look up a 5-foot item at 200 pounds, it's going to be $200 to ship to you, right? So Whatnot has the same type of thing. People are like, oh, you can't, oh, shipping's so high or shipping. No, it's better. It's Whatnot shipping is better than any other shipping you're going to have. So create temporary listing. I'm going to I'm going to start a category, estate sales. This is going to be for a test. Don't bid on this or buy this or anything. Don't be silly. Okay. We're going to do our test profile. I'm going to save it. I'm going to list it. I'm going to pin it. How much does your shipping say for this? Wow. Now I want to sell it to you. Free pickup. Now I want to sell it to you. $248 from Australia. Now I want to sell it to you because that's oh shit. Wait, hold on. I did it wrong. I picked the wrong profile. Hold on. Let me pick the right profile. I picked the, no, I did it. 20 pounds, max bundle, 16 by 22 by 12. It's going to ship to you for $9.21. Okay. I want to sell something to you right now in that, and so that I can print the label and so that I can see if Whatnot is correct or not. Here, I would like to sell this. It's not oversized, but it's overweight, and I didn't put it. Oh shit! No, it's because I'm in a flat rate show. My max is on. Good call. I'm in the wrong type of show. That's why. Thank you. I want to see now I want to go to a different show. Can I turn that off mid-show? Let's look. Let's see. Edit. Oh no, you can't. This dog thing, I don't know. It's a glass dog. It weighs 85 pounds, but I'm not shipping it with this. Yes, I wasn't going to do that giant because I was trying to be realistic. I have no Mackenzie child today. After this, how do you use your iPad and work off your phone? Whatever device you start the show on is the device that's going to run your show. Like, this is the device I can see you on. I do need to be sponsored by Celsius. I tried during my 24-hour show and they didn't. And then this one, I shipped a snowboard, cost me $35. I shipped a painting and it cost me $68. And then I loaded on here. I can't see myself on here, but I can see the chat and I can run things off of here. You can set a show to max shipping. Does that mean you pay? Yes, that means I pay the overage. Don't do that unless you're prepared to pay a lot. The only reason I do it today is because I'm not selling anything today. I'm selling stuff out of the buy it now. And if you buy enough out of the buy it now to make it so I have to pay for more of your shipping, I will gladly pay for more of your shipping. If the shipping is $9 for my second purchase, does that mean the seller messed up? It doesn't. They either messed up or you bought something very heavy. People do. I have tested free shipping. I have tested all of these things, right? So I don't come to you blindly. Thank you so much for your tip, Rosie. I appreciate you. I don't come to you just this is what I think happens. I have tested every single one of these things that I am saying. I have tested a free shipping show. I've tested a discounted shipping show. I've tested discounted shipping on big items. I have tips for tips. That should be the name of the show. I have discounted items. I have run flat rate shows. I have run free shipping shows. Have never been worth it. Okay. The last time I did a free shipping show, I did. Thank you, blinging thrifter. The last time I did a free shipping show, I sold $748 that day. Shipping cost me, so $748 after fees or whatever, it was like $600 and something. Shipping cost me over $500. Shipping cost me $500. I made $100 and something that didn't even pay for half of the items that I sold that day. Free shipping is never going to be, never. Thank you so much for your tip. Discounted shipping, for sure. Sometimes if you want to eat that, if you want to take that, whatever, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You can do that, but you cannot, it's silly. Unless you're going to treat this murder bunny tip. Thank you. Unless you are going to treat Whatnot like a stagnant platform, like an eBay or a Poshmark. Thank you so much, Casey. Casey's Place. Do I have Dom, are you here? Can you please tag Casey's Place, and everyone getting this gift card from Casey's Place, and everyone go follow Casey's Place, and let's go. Oh, I don't follow you. Let me go look at you. So unless you're going to treat this platform like a thank you, Cherry. Everyone go follow Cherry Bomb too. She's almost at 10K. Unless you're going to treat this like a stagnant platform and you're going to put something in your buy it now and your shipping is added to the cost, then don't do free shipping. So like if you're going to do it like an eBay, and like they say on eBay, you make more if you do free shipping, cool. Or if you're going to sell just cards and it's going to cost you 73 cents a card, then do free shipping. When I speak like this, I'm speaking to like thank you so much for your tip. You're on vacation in Florida? That's amazing. I have 10 feet of snow. The sun is out today, but there is 10 feet of snow out there. And I hurt my back yesterday knocking ice off the, good morning, Noah Baller. How are you today? Thank you, Philly. We'll do Philly next. Hi, I'm Casey, and this is my place. Oh, how cute are you? Welcome. I have been reselling. Since I was a kid and found a vending machine in my town with cans of soda for $0.25. I filled up my backpack and sold them to other kids for 75 cents. Cha-ching. Now I work with estate and private sales and storage units. I love hunting for treasures for myself and you. I'm dangerously obsessed with ephemera. Ooh, go follow Ho to the Mo. Go follow Ho to the Mo. Thank you so much for your gifted chats. We will do them in the order in which they came in. Thank you. I appreciate you. I did. Me and Cole knocked the ice off yesterday. Well, we tried. I'll show you a video. But when I got over to this side, I knocked down a big piece and it fell on my back. Snow. Oh. So we tried to knock down as much as I can. We didn't get a lot, but we tried to do as much as we could. But I'm in New York. It's a mess here. How do you switch between generic listings? Okay. How do you switch between generic auctions without getting the numbers out of order? They go out of order. Either label them or go back to your video receipts to see. I'm a Yankees fan. You're 2 hours from New York City. I'm 5 hours. I'm by Syracuse. The emergency exits are cleared out. He did such a good job. Thank you so much for your tips for him yesterday. He was really excited. He was very helpful, and he helped me all day. We tried to get as much snow off the roof as we can because I didn't want to pay the guy $400 an hour. The ice buildup is still really bad, but honestly, I'm going to let it ride. What are the items that you need and a must for your first show? A phone and a printer. Now, I love Dinosaur Barbecue too. Now, I also suggest a label printer. I think that if you're going to sell more than once a week, get yourself a thermal printer. It'll pay for itself in a week. It is amazing. It'll save you time, money, ink, paper, everything. I also have a bubble wrap machine. I love my bubble wrap machine. Not necessary, but I do love it. Boxes, tape, paper. You can buy salt tablets. I know. I should do that today. I have icicles up to the 3rd floor of my house. Not walk. Ooh, my goodness. I need 21 followers to break 1K. Everyone go follow Milky's Media too. Casey, everyone go follow Casey's Place. I love your bio. I want to come to all of your shows. I think you sound adorable. So we're going to be best friends now. How far am I away from Boonville? 30 minutes. Wish it was easier to get followers. There's no trick. There's no easy way. That's I see people have phone stands, lights, iPad stand. Yeah, I don't have that. You want to see my bubble wrap machine? No, it does not matter. Dying, my back. This is what you are propped up on right now. You're just propped up on a table. I use the sunlight as my lighting. You're fangirling over me? That's so nice. Why? You have a lot of fun. So here's the thing with social media selling. Okay, I'm bringing you back into the back room. I have to turn it on and it has to warm up. So once it warms up, we'll run it. But until then, we'll talk back here. Social media selling isn't for everybody, right? You can find shipping information on Whatnot pages, or you can go watch my YouTube. I have a lot of shipping videos on there. Social media selling isn't for everybody. I am not good on stagnant platforms, right? I am not good on eBay, Poshmark, because I don't take good pictures. I don't write good descriptions. I do, however, talk a lot and I have a lot of stories and I can talk nonstop for 24 hours without taking a break or eating anything or doing anything. So people watch me, people stay here. Do I understand it? Not all the time. Sometimes I'm like, why do people listen to me? Cherry Lux, you won that gift card from Kayla's place. Thank you so much. The next one is going to be from Philly Flipper. And everyone, please, again, make sure you're following Cherry Bomb. And then you're following all these people who are sponsoring these gift cards. Do you have to be on camera? No. Casey, did I call you that? Did I call you something else? No, it's not worth paying for boosting your show. What was the question that I missed before that? Do you have to be on camera? No. The first 6 months that I was on this, I did not show my face at all. People used to pay me to show my like feet and face and stuff, but I never showed my face. I was behind the camera. I used to do walk around shows. So hold on, pin this. Ready? I'm gonna walk out here. Hi, my name's Christine. I have a full store full of stuff: antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I do different shows every single day. I am not above much storage deals. So I sell different things every single day. When I first started, I did scan shows. So I would just walk around like this. None of this is for sale. This is all my personal collection. I would walk around like this and I would just show things and they would say, oh, how much is that little guy eggplant? And then I would run it for them. And then I would go down here and they'd go, oh, how much is that big eggplant? And then I would run it for them. And then I'd go over here and they'd be like, oh, it's a huge eggplant. How much is that? And then I would run it for them. And then that's how I would sell things. I never showed my face. I never was in front of the camera. Then I was aggressively motivated by Living Bliss to show my face. And since then, you're noticing a theme. And since then, I have found I can hold a bigger audience. I can sell more when I'm showing my face for whatever reason. Also, 90% of my sales go to women. So don't think that that's a whatever, but there's 300 people in here. So we're going to take a selfie. Everyone smile. Hey-o. Dom, we got the other guy. You're in my selfie host saying boobs. I'm going to say, good morning, friends. Good morning. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, you can follow me on Snapchat too. Okay. Is my bubble wrap machine going yet? So anyway, you do have to show your face? No. Do I think that it can be beneficial? Yes. You don't need a bubble wrap machine. It's just a awesome thing. I actually got one for Christmas from 3 years ago that my dad got me for Christmas. So I need to show. Yes, it's still warming up. It's 0 degrees here. I live in the frozen tundra, so in the back of my building doesn't have heat, so it takes a little while to warm up because it's so cold back here. There's no heat back here. It's like 30 degrees. I do get trolls. I don't get a whole lot of trolls here. I get a million trolls on other platforms. So I don't have a big YouTube following. Hello, YouTubers, if you're here. But I do have a TikTok kind of following, I guess. And TikTok is full of trolls. I get called every single day. Ugly, fat, stupid, ignorant, dumb, blonde girl, go kill yourself every day. On here, it's minimized. And I have people like Cherry Bomb who help protect me. It's on. Ready? We're going to turn it on. Travelers Antiques, thanks for the raid. I love you. Thank you so much. So this is my bubble wrap machine. Oh, who's going to win this gift card from Philly? Who's going to win this gift card from Philly? And then who's next? Who's next? The joy of thrifting. Okay, so that's my gift. That's my bubble wrap machine. I'm going to let it run for a minute. You want a refund? Unacceptable. All right, we're going to stop that one. We're going to shut it off. So it can make little bubbles too. I got that on Lee. Thank you so much. Lee, thank you. You're so amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you. I still use little bubbles. But the bubble wrap machine I think was like $2.69, and then those rolls are like $30 to $40 a piece. My TikTok videos are awesome. Thank you. And then they last me months. I use it mostly for filler. It saves me a ton of money in paper. I also can do small bubbles, but I don't have any small bubble right now. All right, everyone go follow Philly Flipper. Philly Flipper, at what point did you become bigger than me, and how can I make you less? Actually, Philly Flipper, thank you for purchasing that gift to chat. Everyone unfollow Philly, please. Thank you. All right. Who is next? It's pinned there. But I'm having heart palpitations right now because I stood up. What is wrong with me? All right. We are going to ceramics and fiction. Ceramics and fiction. We're already friends, ceramic and fictions, but we're going to look right now. Let's see how many shows you have. Look she's got a bunch of shows posted. Yes, I got that on Amazon. She has a bunch of shows posted. So we're going to go bookmark all of her upcoming shows. Ceramics and fiction. Everyone go follow ceramics and fiction. Welcome everyone. I'm a Potter, award-winning author and collector. Oh yeah, I remember you. I forgot you wrote books. Oh my goodness gracious. I love that. Okay, I'm bookmarking all of your shows. Also, I need to buy something from you because you have 68 reviews and I really want to be your 69th reviewer. I have a problem. Everyone go follow ceramics and fiction. Okay, so that's my bubble wrap machine. Not necessary. Lee, you're amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do. Backwoods Finds. Hello. Hold on a second. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. What do we want to talk about next? Can you please give the name of the playlist to listen to on YouTube? Yes, I have a Whatnot playlist. Oh, my back. I have a I think I'm gonna show you guys if I show you my back, will you tell me if it's all bruised? Is that gonna be I got up and I lost 20 people. All right, let's look at my YouTube dashboard playlist. I'm new to YouTube, so I don't know how it really works yet, but I'm working on it. I'm trying. Bree's like, I've been telling you, I'll look at your back. But tips will start flying. It might be worth it then. Okay. Playlists. So if you go to, I only have one playlist. That makes it easier. If you go to my YouTube right now, call you after. Yes. Well, let's do a shipping FaceTime anyway. And then you go to playlists. There's only one. And it's only an hour. And it has all my YouTube videos there for Whatnot. But you can also watch my videos on shopping and everything else that I do if you'd like. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway from Ceramics and Fiction. And everyone go unfollow Philly Flipper. Okay, what else are we talking about? Okay. Oh, lordy. Why do I have 27 text messages? Oh, group chat. What are you talking about? Oh, God. I'll read that. P.S. I stand with... Oh, that was funny. Okay. Thank you for your purchase out of the buy it now. I appreciate you. Your laptop freezes when you use it with Whatnot? I don't know. Do you need a tax ID? No. Diane, thank you for your sticker. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Thank you for your random gift. Might be time to upgrade the laptop. How to get numbers up in shows. Ask more questions. I do not rent my space. I bought this building. It used to be a thrift store. I bought it as a thrift store. And then I closed the store last January. How do you get followers? So there's no easy way to get followers, right? With anything, with any other kind of social media, it takes time. You have to put in time, effort, whatever. I suggest a few things. One, be engaging. Ask the chat questions. Ask your friends to come and hang out in the chat and talk in whatever. Go into different categories. My first 6 months on Whatnot, I was in a show. I still am in a show all day, every day. If you build it, they will come. I'm still in a show all day, every day. Go into shows, talk, make friends. My best friends in the entire world are people I met on this app. I have no other real friends. They're my only friends, right? Put yourself out there. Buy things. I know that people if you can't, right? If you can't afford friends, best friends. Rhea, you won that gift card from Ceramics and Fiction. Who is going to who's the next one? So I also, on my first year, whatnot, now I don't suggest this, but you can buy some things. You can buy a sticker. You can send a tip. You can show support in other ways. You can go into everything everything I have ever bought on Whatnot, I have resold on Whatnot, unless it is food or eggplants. Everything else I have bought to resell, and I have lost money and I have whatever, but I have bought it to support people. I have bought it to support my friends. I have bought it to support other, like I have bought it for engagement, whatever the case is. But you go in there and you talk, you make friends, you go into shows. When people see you interacting in shows, especially like this, there's a million talk shows, right? So there's me, Philly Flipper, Sassy Vintage Chick, De-Archivist, Michelle's Deals. There's a million people that do talk shows on this app. Go into chats like this and just talk and make friends and engage with people, right? And then also, as far as selling goes, be consistent. Every single day, every single week since I started Whatnot, 2.5 years ago, I have done a show every Tuesday and every Thursday. Now, because my store is closed and I have more time, I do shows almost every single day. But every Tuesday, I showed up. I started at 9:13 in the morning. Thank you for your purchase of the chocolate. I have one right here, and I haven't opened it yet, but I am going to eat it. I did a show every Tuesday, and I would start in the morning, and I would run for 6, 8, 10 hours so that I could capitalize on people. Thank you, Christy. I love you. I'm going to eat this one. So I could capitalize on, I could get people before work. I could get people on lunch. I could get people after work. I got East Coast people, West Coast people. I got people for the whole day. And I would do that every Tuesday, and it would be a scan show. And then Thursday, I started, when I went through my separation and everything else was going, I started my talk shows, my Therapy Thursdays. And now I do this every Thursday. Now and then I used to do jewelry every other Friday. Now I do something different every single day. But hi, Jen. So okay, well, who are we doing this for right now? Pickers in the Win. Hold on, I gotta look at you. Okay, let me follow you. Pickers in the Win. We gotta look at your profile. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway from Pickers in the Win. Cheryl. We are Cheryl and Steve from Auburn, Alabama. I have an Auburn by me, but it's Auburn, New York. War Eagles. We love treasure hunting and estate sales, yard sales, and thrift stores. We want to build our business in order for Cheryl to retire from nursing. Oh, thank you for everything you do. Nursing is an insanely... My one other real life friend, her name is Sarah. She's a nurse. She sells jewelry with me sometimes. The shit she's like on my floor right now. There are 6 people with COVID, 2 people with the flu. One person just came in throwing out. I'm like, nope, out. Sorry. It is okay. So everyone go follow, and then I will answer your question on the shows. And you have 3 shows scheduled. So thank you so much. Your daughter-in-law is a nurse. It's an amazing job. So thank you so much, Cheryl. I'm going to go bookmark all of your shows, and I followed you. Thank you so much. Okay. Times and days. So if you look at Whatnot Analytics will tell you, it's super crappy out right now. Hospital's full of flu. It's crazy. If you look at Whatnot Analytics, it is going to tell you Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. But here's my thing. Before you had a larger following, did you ever do a show without scheduling it? Yes. I did pop-up shows all the time. I did shows. So that was gonna say, I did shows whenever I felt like I could. I understand that analytics tell me Wednesday and Saturday, I don't do well on night shows ever. I do better in the morning. I have more energy in the morning. I get the type of people I think that engage with me are daytime people, morning people. I don't fit in well with the nighttime crowd. I do a Hodge after dark once in a while, but it's usually just messing around. I don't usually sell much. I don't sell well at night generally. I'm usually a day person. So I suggest doing shows whenever you feel comfortable. And if you have here's the other thing, super anxious, depression, whatever. If I'm having a day, like the other day, I was having a bad day. So I was like, I just need to do a pop-up so people will come in and talk to me and be my friend because I'm sad. Right. So like on the other hand, if I am here and I'm like, okay, I need something, and I'll be like, okay, I'll do a pop-up and I will just sell something because what's up, Sarah? We were just talking about you. Thank you for being a nurse. If I need to get, like, I'm like, okay, I need to sell something, or I have this energy all of a sudden. Let's log in and capitalize on having this burst of happiness or energy that I have. And then I sell. And if I show up it'll make other people show up, right? So like you can't always and here's the other thing. People complain about like, oh, I only had 5 people. That's not true. Okay. I need you to do something right now. If you've ever had a show and you thought that you only had 10 people, 20 people, whatever. Okay. On average, thank you, Inga. Oh, who's going to win this one? And then we're going to do the next one. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you. And I want you to go look at something for me. Who's going to win this one? And then we're going to do another one. I thought I took them out. There's so many in here. We got to get going. Wild Lilies, you won that giveaway. We're going to do another one. Who's this one from? Okay. So this is what I want you to do. If you've ever done a show and you think that you only had 3, 4, 5 people, I want you to go back and I want you to look at this number right here. So these are my 2 shows that I did on Sunday, right? At no point in either of these shows did I have more than 200, 300 people, but 1,922 people viewed that show. 1,385 people viewed that show. That means that almost 2,000 people came into my room and watched me for more than 5 minutes. That means I had over 2,000 opportunities to make a new friend, get a new follower, have a new sale. You go check it right now because it's shocking. Like my jewelry show had about 150 people all day. We did a jewelry show. It was almost 8 hours, 4,885 people. I had almost 5,000 opportunities to sell something and I didn't. Super Kelsey, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to be here all day. Everyone go follow Super Kelsey. So I want you to go look at that and I want you to think to yourself, like, how many people actually came into your room? So can you show, but I love that pic. We're laughing. It's fun. All right, Super Kelsey. Let me follow you. Super Kelsey, what does your bio say? Kelsey and, oh, is that your dog? How cute. My passion for cassette tapes and music brought me to Whatnot, but the community and friendship is why I stay. I love that. You have a weekly cassette tape show. Branch out to other categories. I love that. All right, let me see what you have for show schedules. Oh my God, is that you? Look how freaking cute you are. All right, let me bookmark all of your shows. I love it. This is so fun. I think you're adorable. Okay, we're going to bookmark all of your shows. Everyone go follow Super Kelsey. And everyone getting this gift card giveaway from Super Kelsey. Oh my God, so cute. I know I don't wear jewelry either, but I do love the jewelry shows. We're putting together another one right now. I'm awesome. Thank you. We're putting together another jewelry show right now. Sarah and her husband have been going through some of the jewelry that she has. It's insane. We've got another like 300 pounds already. I was in jewelry show for about 30 minutes. People don't always stay. Exactly. People don't always stay for the duration. People don't always buy something. People don't always talk. I love jewelry shows too. So when you think when your number only says 5, 3, just remember, it's not always the same 5 or 3, especially now that you can enter rooms incognito. I'm in a room every single day. No, people don't know I'm there. I freaking love that. So sell things as if it's a brand new 5 people every 5 minutes. I am very sneaky. And the same person goes in and out of the room. No, it's a new person. How do you even do that? You can do it in your, I love incognito mode too. And it's, you know why? Because of freaking Toasty Gold. Because I love to listen to you guys. I am in your shows every day, all day. I'm in a show from the minute I get here to the minute I go to bed. But I get very easily distracted, right? ADHD, can't handle it. So if I'm working and you know I'm in your room and you start talking to me, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to chat with you, I'm going to buy stuff I don't need. And I'm like, I creep on you all day, but I'm like, I can't say hello. So when I go in to your room, I can't talk to you or you're going to talk to me, which I love that. And sometimes I will purposely go in and I'll be like, hi. And people will be like, hi, how are you? And people will be nice to me. And I usually do that when I'm feeling bad about myself. Like if I'm feeling really sad, I'll go into a room and they'll go, hi, Hodge. Oh my God. And then I'll feel better for a minute. So, but sometimes I just want to hang out. I just want to listen to you. I just want to hear Toasty Gold friggin' talk, right? So you never know who's in your room. Okay. Incognito mode. If you go to your settings, and you're going to go to account and you're going to go to preferences. I love you. You're going to go to preferences and you can scroll down through here and you can click on enable private entry. So I still have it on where you can see where I am. You can be my hype girl. Hell yeah. I still have it on where you can see where I am like during the day. So if you go to your activity, you can like go see where your friends are. You can go in, like I'll go and I'll be like, where's Ho right now? Or Sassy? How about this? Sassy vintage chick caught me one night. Let's go. I'm going to show you what she sent me. So I was in a room watching someone. Hold on. Where are you, Sassy? It can't be that long since you texted me. When did you text me? Yesterday? Tuesday? Sassy, where the hell are you? Heavy Shag Tits. What the hell? Shelby Belby? Sassy, there you are. Oh, you're literally, look at, I'm scrolling to see where you are. You're literally their fourth person down. Apparently no one has texted me since you texted me. Okay, so Sassy, I was in a show the other day, and she sends me, because you can see where I am, she sends me this and says, I see you. It was a Sex Addicts Anonymous show. And she was like, bitch, what are you doing in there? But you can see where I am. So I don't turn off that you can't see where I am. So you can come find me if you want to talk to me. But I do turn off, that you can see me enter, because sometimes when I enter, people are like, hi, how are you? You know, what are you doing? Which is great. I love that. But then I get distracted and I don't work and I need to actually do things. All right, let's run this next giveaway. Crunchy the Cat King. I feel like you're new and we need to be best friends. Let me take a look. Oh my God, your cat has a crown. That is adorable. I love that so much. Dolls, collectibles, anime, manga, and everything in between. I am the Cat King. Hear me meow. That is freaking hilarious. Also, I was so close to being your 699th follower. All right, how many shows do you have posted? Ooh, a Barbie show? Hold on, let me bookmark. All right, I bookmarked all of your show and followed you. Everyone go follow Crunchy the Cat King. Look at how cute. Look at that picture. Oh my God, I love that. That is so fun. What did you win? You won a $5 gift card. Meant to be here today. Just added my first product. Scheduled your show. Yay. I'm excited for you. Do it. Do it sad. Do it scared. Do it tired. Just do it. Everyone go follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I did my hair last night. I was feeling like crap. So I did my hair last night and I put on mascara. You can't see it because I'm not good at it, but I put on mascara and I did my hair. So I'm going to make some YouTube videos today. I'm going to make some content today because it'll be the only day that I did this. Can you tell me the step again? Sorry, I missed it. For what? I'm sorry. So many days I want to sleep, but the show must go on. Facts. I don't want to get out of bed. Thank you so much. You notice my eyes? Yay. I have been a sick, depressed mess for a while, and I have been forcing myself to show up. And Therapy Thursday, I thought today I was going to get on and cry. What was it? 2 days ago? I cried the entire show. Sunday, during my sales shows, I cried all day. I have just been a mess. I was like, oh, Therapy Thursday is going to be for legit today. But for some reason, I'm okay right now. Maybe it's because the sun is out finally. Check on me in a couple hours. Everyone getting this giveaway from the Crunchy Cat King. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's terrible. It's been dark and gray. And I have been, my basement flooded again. So then I had to dig a trench outside so that I could drain the water in the basement. And then I had to dry out the boiler with freaking my hair dryer so that I could get the heat to turn back on. It was 52 in my house yesterday. We were trying to get the ice off and a giant thing of snow and ice fell on my back. I've been sick. I just can't. It's just been rough. You know that. It's never ending at this point. So yeah, but anyway, kids are great. Yes, I've been overwhelmed. That's exactly it. My kids are amazing. Cole came yesterday and helped me. Emma cleaned the house. It has been a very harsh winter. Yeah, we've gotten 96 inches in the last week. Like we've gotten friggin' 10 feet of snow in the last week. So it's been rough. So I'll just show you. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway from the Cat King. Well, you saw the video of me trying to knock the snow off yesterday. But I couldn't get that giant ice cube, but I at least got some of the heavy snow off the top. But then I was under it on the other side and I hurt my back. And then I took a video of Cole. Cole at the one point, we're just throwing the shovel at it. Underneath it. Oh yeah, you can't tip with PayPal. So he was just, when I did this one of the times, look at the snow's up to my son is 6'4", and the snow is up to his waist. It was so bad. And then, so the other night, so my house was 52 degrees. So I took this picture to be an asshole because it says heat on. And I was like, where? Bitch, where? Heat where? It's 52 degrees in my house. So the other night, it flooded the basement which has been happening a lot lately, and I'm working on it. But so I had to go outside, and it was because one of the pipe burst, and then it couldn't get out. The water couldn't get out from the side. So then I had to dig a trench in the friggin' 85 feet of snow outside. I couldn't have been. It was like 3 days ago. How many pictures and videos do I take? A lot, apparently. I sent that to, did you see my Instagram post to my son where he was like, Mom, okay, here it is. So here's my yard. So that's the water coming out of my basement. I had to dig a hole so that I could drain the water out of my basement. And then this is me laying in the dirt floor in my dirt floor basement, blow drying the boiler with my hair dryer. Just trying to get the water out. I did not need that. But then I did feel I had a little bit of afterwards. So I was doing all this crying, right? Of course. So I yell up to Cole and I ask him to flip the switch for the breaker for the boiler to see if the heat would turn on, and it didn't. So I had him shut it back off. Who's gonna win this giveaway? Peg Mom, you got it. I can't raise it anymore off the boiler without removing the whole system, and it's like this far from the roof because my basement is only like 4 foot. So I can't raise it any higher. All right, who's the next one from? Thank you so much, Crunchy the Cat King. I appreciate you. As a seller, what payment type is used? Can PayPal be used? I use PayPal. I think now it has to be Stripe. Okay, this one is from Vintage Besties Rustic. So I'm going to look at your profile in just a second. We're already friends. But so this is what so afterwards, after I finally got it on and I went up there and I had him turn it on and then it turned on. And because it does this whole little thing, and like click, 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 clicks. And yeah, now you have to use Stripe. And it turned on. And I was like, I went upstairs and I'm like, your mom is awesome. I can do anything. I was like friggin' just like spouting off. I was like, hell yeah. Like I was so excited that I got it. I'm like, I don't need anybody. This is awesome. Like I was very proud of myself. So I did have like a whatever. But the issue is I've had to do that like 10 times this winter already. So I'm over it. I'm over this winter. And then I was shoveling here and everything. It's just, it's so bad, but whatever. It's fine. But the guy to remove the ice was $400 an hour. It would cost me like $2,000 and I don't have $2,000. Oh, okay. Vintage Besties. We are Melissa and Brandy, besties for 27 years with a thrifting, antiquing, junking addiction. When we aren't working our full-time job, we love to travel and find nostalgic and unique items, but we just don't have any room. Facts. So we wanted to share what we love with you and still shop and shut our husbands up. I freaking love you guys. You guys are amazing. Let's see what shows you have coming up. You have today at 7 p.m. Oh, it's a little Easter bunny. I'm going to bookmark. So you have shows scheduled. Thank you so much. If you are going to purchase like a gift to chat, or if you're going to be in shows, even if you don't, you can schedule shows out for a year. Schedule a show out for a year. Just start collecting those bookmarks. Do bookmarks matter? No, but you're still going to get a little bit something. Hi, Timeless Decor. If you look right now, please go bookmark my shows. Now, do you have to bookmark all of them? No, because I have an excessive amount of shows scheduled. You know why? Because I schedule out 85 shows and then I'm not even to the end yet. And then I just reschedule them. So I get the bookmarks. And then if I don't want to do it on that day, I just reschedule it. Those are all the shows that I have scheduled. It's still going. You can also turn on all notifications. So I go schedule 10 shows right now. Push them out a month, 2 months. You can always bring them up, boop them up. You can always schedule them. Because sometimes people are like, where's all this energy coming from? I am drinking a Celsius today. I haven't been drinking Celsius lately because of my interstitial cystitis. It's really been bothering me, but I needed one today because I didn't sleep. I didn't go to bed until 2:13 was the last time I looked at the clock, and I woke up at 6. So I only got like 3.5 hours of sleep maybe. Isn't it terrible? The Thrifted Gypsy is the worst thing ever I hate it so much. So I needed it today because I haven't slept. I only slept like 4 hours. And then the night before, I think I slept like 3 hours. The night before that, I slept like 2. I don't know. I haven't slept in like a week. Actually, no, a couple nights ago, I took a pill and I slept, but only like 6 hours. All right, everyone go follow Vintage Bestie Rustic. Fine. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody. This is a good day. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Great advice. We'll do. Okay, so here's the other thing that I suggest if you're a new seller or an old seller or anybody, have stuff in your buy it now. Even if you don't preload things, I hate preloading my auctions. if you are doing random polls, whatever you're doing, put stuff in your buy it now because of a couple things. One, if someone like me comes in and buys one thing from you, I am going to look in your buy it now to load my box. To match your energy right now. I love you, Gem's Joy. I'm going to look in your buy it now and load my box. 2, people will go into your show and they can check out your buy it now, see other things. I suggest having something in there for, things in there for $2-3, something in there for $200-300, have a little bit of everything. That way it's something for everybody. Also, in like shows like this where you're not selling a lot, people can go in there, they can purchase, they can gift to chat, they can buy things. I suggest, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate you. Thank you for valuing my time and my knowledge and giving me a tip. I appreciate you. Toasty Gold, thank you for instantly showing exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone go follow Toasty Gold and Cherry Bomb. Bloops are so fun. That happens when they're in your buy it now. Also, I had someone was just talking about how they couldn't tip. They wanted to tip me, but they can't because they can't tip with PayPal. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your time and tips. Thank you, Stitch. Thank you, Vintage Vintage Besties. So if you go into the present, roll call. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. I really, really do. I know I say it all the time and I don't even yesterday with Cole, he was so excited. I said, Cole, do you know how much you got tipped today for coming to help me? And I told him, he's like, I'm almost halfway to my golf club. He was like sitting here scrolling, looking for his golf club. He was so excited. And so thank you very much. So you can't tip with PayPal. So if I'm in there with PayPal and I can't tip you, I can go into the buy it now and I can bloop the chat or I can buy something for someone else. TC, you won that, Valerie. Thank you for the purchase of the caramel. Let me do the next one. Long dog resale. Oh man, that's a little play on words, long dog. I thought that was something else, Kelly. Okay, hi y'all. Thank you for stopping in. I love to thrift and have been reselling part-time for several years. I see so many great things and think someone needs this in their life. I love that. Oh my God, is that your puppy? All right, I'm going to go bookmark all of your shows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much. Everyone go follow Long Dog Resale. Everyone else gets what I'm saying with it sounds like maybe something else. I tip with PayPal by having PayPal debit card. Ooh, my son-in-law makes and sells golf clubs. People's Golf. Really? My son is just now getting super into golf. Do you think eggs and produce would sell on Whatnot? Jesus, I would probably buy eggs on Whatnot if you could ship them to me. My son eats a dozen eggs a day. It's costing me $10 a day. It's insane. Settle Tanya. Hi, Settle Tanya. But he wants to be a D1 football player. So he's bulking right now. So every day, I sent this to the group chat the other day. Hold on. Let me show you. I was like, this freaking kid, every day when he's coming home from the gym, he texts me and says, Mom, can you make me eggs? And I'm like, yep. And so then I make him ground beef, eggs, and cheese. But it's now with the price of everything, it's like a $20 dinner every single day. My dad has chickens. So once they start laying, they don't lay in the winter. Thank you, Deborah. They don't lay in the winter because he doesn't have heat in their thing. He just has like a heat lamp that they use, but not enough for them to lay. So in the summertime or springtime, he'll give us eggs. My dad will, but we used to have chickens, but then my chickens used to get out and eat my neighbor's bushes, and my neighbors called the cops on my chickens. And then the cops said, there's nothing you can do. It's technically a farm. There's nothing you do. But then my chickens used to get out all the time, and there's 500 acres of cornfield behind me. And when the corn was high, animals could come out of the corn and eat my chickens. So I stopped trying to have them. Yeah, they called the cops on my chickens twice. And then they put a fake sheep by their thing. Also, you want me to tell you a story about my neighbors? There's no way that they watch this. They hate me. But when we first moved in, they brought me muffins or something. And I was like, this is so sweet. It's so nice to meet you. So to be nice, I made cookies and then I brought them over and I said, oh, me and the kids made you cookies, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, no, thank you. And I was like, oh, okay. I was just, you gave me something. I was trying to return the favor. We just wanted to say we appreciate it. And she's like, oh, no, thank you. We won't eat those. And I was like, okay. So then I walked away and I'm like, listen, I don't give a shit if you're going to eat them or not. You take them, you say thank you, throw them in the garbage, but whatever. Okay. So then, I don't know, a month goes by. This is when I had my 5 stepkids. There's 7 kids in their house. They're running around doing whatever. They're yelling outside. These people used to thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. These people, I'm going to follow you, many treasures. I like your profile picture. they take signs that are like, find Jesus and God bless you, whatever, and they nail them to my trees. So we used to be outside and we'd be playing, and like we swear, not like aggressively. We're not swearing at each other, but we like Cole hit a golf ball and be like, ah shit, so whatever. He's 17 years old. They didn't like us. They would want us to find God. So like, and when I'm gonna tell you right now, when the snow melts, there will be a sign, and I'll take a picture of it. I'm sure I have pictures of it on my Snapchat. There will be a sign like leaning up against my tree that'll be like, God is with us or something. Like they're always like, and they won't, like when they're outside, we try to like smile and wave and they won't even look at us. And I was like, well, I don't know what you want from me. We try. We're not bad. We're not bad people, I swear. But yeah, so they called the cops on my chickens twice. And the one time the cop was like, you can't do this. And then the second time, yeah. And then the second time they have a sheep. They have a fake sheep outside that's supposed to scare the chickens away. I do a video of my daughter chasing the chickens off their lawn one time, because then I was like, we can't even go on their lawn. We live on a farm. Like it's a farm. Like there's animals everywhere. You go across the street. They also stole my cat. Oh yeah. You want to hear this? They stole my cat. So I had a cat named Lex Luthor, and then Lex Luthor went across the street to live with the cows, because that was my issue with cats. As soon as they get across the street and they're in the cow barn, they're drinking milk, they don't want to come home, right? So my cat, Lex Luthor, moves across the street. So we get another cat, Carol Baskin. Lex Luthor comes over, gets Carol Baskin pregnant, okay? Then he runs away. Deadbeat dad. Goes back over to the farm. We have Carol Baskin, Lex Luthor's across the street. Carol Baskin has babies. We have 5 babies. Hold on. This giveaway's going to run. We're going to run another one, and we're going to tell you about the cats. So Deep, you won that gift card giveaway. Cherry, who's the next one? Everyone go follow Cherry Bomb. She's just doing shit for free right now. And if you want to tip her, you can just click on her profile and you can tip her. Who's this gift card? Are you still here? You're my only mod today. I can mod someone else if you want to leave. I'm sorry. I just forced you to do it. Blissfully Embellished Designs. Let me follow you. Blissfully Embellished Designs. Welcome. I'm Erin, Gen X, empty nester. Love your profile. Love this. As someone who I can't, like my ADHD, I love pictures and bullet points. Love that. Here, let me go bookmark all of your shows. I love that. Also love that you have a bunch of shows scheduled. Thank you so much. Okay. Blissfully Embellished. Just bookmarked. Ooh, you have a lot of shows. Yay. I'm going to bookmark all of them. Perfect. Everyone go follow Blissfully Embellished. Okay. So we have cats. They are Foofer, Fonz, Nolan, Roller Coaster, Spike. Okay. We give away 4. We keep 1. He gets hit by a car. Terrible. Okay. That was the first litter. Second litter, Lex Luthor impregnates Carol Baskin again. We have Flash, Gizmo, and we give away 3. We didn't name those 3 because we were getting too attached. 1 went to my aunt, whatever. We kept 2, Giz and Flash. Giz and Flash were like dogs. They're outdoor cats because they were born under my porch. Roller Coaster, yeah. My nephew named him. They lived on the porch. They live outside in the barn. They're barn cats, right? Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. But they are like dogs. The minute you pull up, they walk up to your car. They walk, like we used to do walks. I have 500 acres of corn in the back. If we go for walks in the cornfield, they walk right with you, right next to you. You pet them. They're super cute cats. Love them, but they're outdoor cats. So one day we go out to feed them, because we feed them in the morning. We feed them at the night. They eat the mice. It's amazing. Now I have crazy mice problems because I don't have cats anymore. So they take care of everything. So now we go out to feed the cats one day, and Flash is gone. And we're like, oh no, did Flash get eaten by an animal? Did Flash get in a fight? Did Flash get hit by a car? So we're walking up and down the street, looking in the ditch or whatever, seeing if we can find him, and we don't find him. I'm like, well, that's weird. Next day, same thing, just Giz, not Flash. And I'm like, oh, he must have gotten lost. Like he must have, whatever. Kids are really sad. Flash is gone. Third day, Flash is back. Well, that's weird. Flash is here. Where'd Flash come from? Okay. So I was like, maybe he went across the street to hang out with his dad and the cows. They don't usually cross the street, and once they do, they don't come back, but maybe. So for like weeks, Flash would disappear for like days at a time. And then we would see Giz on the neighbor's front porch. And I'm like, why is Giz going over to the neighbors? Giz never went to the neighbors. Gizmo, get back over here. So Flash and then Flash would like come out of their house. So they started to feed Flash. Flash is a yellow kitty. They started to feed Flash, let Flash in the house, and then they kept him. And now they have Flash as an indoor cat at their house. They stole my cat. They stole my barn cat. And then Giz got hit by a car in my driveway. So now I have 0 cats, and the neighbors, the godly neighbors, stole my cat. Can't prove it, but I'm 97% sure. They stole my cat. They want me to find Jesus, and they called the cops on my chickens. Yeah. So that was yeah. They stole my cats. When are we going on a field trip to the cornfield? We can. I don't have good service at my house, but we can. Oh, my back hurts so bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Facts. But I'll show you the cornfield. There's no corn planted right now. You seriously need to write a book. I do. Yeah, there's like, actually, I think it's more. I think it's like 1,200 acres, but they started to build on the other side. So there's at least 500 acres behind me. I wonder if I have any pictures or videos of my backyard. It's not mine. It's a farmer's. A farmer owns it. I just live in front of it. He owns like, there's a barn in the back of my house, and he owns the barn, and then all the fields. He lives down the street, and he has fields of soy and corn throughout all of our town. He owns like he owns all the farms in our town. Yeah. So Cole hits golf balls back there, and then the kids go out there and find the golf balls like Easter eggs. I probably don't have any pictures anytime. I have pictures from COVID back there because we used to walk back there during COVID time because we couldn't do anything else. So we used to go for walks in the backyard all the time. Let's see. This is a video of... Uh-oh. Me. Well, you can't really see. This is the kids on their thing out back, but I thought maybe you could see the fields, but you can't. Blissfully embellished. Thank you so much. I hope you got some followers out of that. Who is next? Misa, you won that? Yay. Make sure you're following all these people. Are you seriously making my plane ride so enjoyable? Thank you, Mama Z. Blissfully embellished designs. Thank you. And thank you for having all of those shows scheduled. I bookmarked all of them. Good morning, Unicorn Poops. The Cozy Cottage. The Cozy Cottage. We're already best friends, but everyone go follow the Cozy Cottage. Let's see what shows you have coming up. Tomorrow, 11:30, bookmarked. Ooh, you have 144 bookmarks on that show. That's the other thing. If you schedule shows and push them out, you can bulk up your bookmarks. We have 221 friends in common. I like to look at that too, especially when I find new people. I'm like, do any of my people follow you? I love bookmarks too. So bookmarks don't mean anything, but mentally they can. No eggs needed to bulk. Yeah, well, eggs are the cheapest option to bulk. Someone wants to explain if you have to change the box measurements during shipping and you should put weight. Whoever wants to explain it, ask the question specifically. Thank you, Tranquility Antiques. And also, I have a YouTube video showing you how to change the box size and how to change and when you can change. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate you. When you can change the box size, how big you can change the box size to, smaller, bigger, weight size, the equivalent of a 12 by 12 by 12. So like a 20 by 10 by 2 is the same as a 12 by 12 by 12. Like I have all of that in a couple different YouTube videos. If you follow the Hodgepodge Place, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the things. Only TikTok if you don't mind swearing and bad dating stories, because that's all my TikTok is. How do you gift to chat option? If you go into the shop, thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. You need the small time tea. If you go into the shop and you find an item, there's a little present emoji next to it. You click the present and it'll say you can send it to a person, or it'll say gift to chat, and you send gift to chat, and it'll randomly pick someone in the chat to send it to. Hello 911. Good morning. Is it easy to multicast to YouTube? Yes, once you figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. Board to Thrift had to set it up for me last time she was here. But now it does it automatically every single time. I think I'm streaming to YouTube right now. Now I haven't had to touch it since she set it up. It does it every single time. It's very easy through Whatnot to stream. It automatically will stream to Facebook and YouTube if you set it up. any other platform that you want to multicast to, you need other software, which I don't have. Those videos. I do wish we could have ability to change dimensions when listing oversized items. Yes, you can do it with custom profiles, but you can't do it on the fly with that. Super easy and automatic. Yes, I love your cleaning video. Thank you. You should stream to YouTube. Any recommendations on ordering plain boxes for ground shipments? I order plain boxes through, actually, I find a lot of plain boxes through Facebook Marketplace because a lot of local companies will have plain boxes. And then I watch Staples for when they have them on sale. And besides that, I hate buying boxes because they're so expensive. Yes, there is flash sales available on the app now. It is really sunny right here. Now here I am complaining about the snow. You're welcome, Grandma Nut. It's just there's a glare off of one icicle. Dollar Tree dumpsters, exactly. Why does Whatnot hate androids? Their system, so their programming is just a little behind, right? And you also have to remember this app is only 5 years old, 6 years old. When you look at other apps that have been around for dozens of years, this app is a baby app. So they're still adjusting, they're still learning, they're still changing. So they as they get more programmers, it'll get better. I got something in my eye. Hold on. Can we talk about giveaways and what people give away? Would you like to complain about something? Is that what that question is? I think I might piss you off if that's what you're getting at, but I would like to hear what you have to say before I say something. How do you list an item and the buy it now with no shipping, then list others with shipping? I don't know. I didn't think that was possible. If you go down the aisle in Dollar Tree, they have boxes broken down. Yes. It might be bothering my eyes. You're trying to get great ideas. I suggest anything you can put in a plain white envelope. I do $5 gift cards. I do stickers. I do ephemera. Because then you're only charged 73 cents shipping. If you do anything bigger, it's going to cost you. So I used to give away swung vases and Wades. I gave away Wades every time, but in the Wade may only cost me $2 when it cost me $5 to ship. Rose Girl, you won that. Please make sure you're following the Cozy Cottage. So now everything I do it with reduced shipping so that at least it doesn't cost me, so here we're gonna run another one. Do you do 3 ounce? You do 0 to 1 ounce on those. I have a YouTube video on how to do that. It's only a minute and a half. I suggest you go watch it. We're showing a while trying to get more scheduled today. Thanks for your tips. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Does anyone know why I can't hear certain sellers? Bell's mom, there's a glitch for sure. Sometimes when you enter a room, thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. Sometimes when you enter a room, the sound doesn't work right away. I think they're working on it. Thanks, Hodge. My daughter's 5th birthday is in a few weeks. Yay! I am still doing TikTok, yes. Repurpose by Becky. No, I took them out because there are too many sold too fast, and I need to do other things today. Honestly, you don't need giveaways. You're right, you don't. Okay, ground floor country store. Let me follow you. I love the way your bio is set up. Hi, friends. Buy and sell antiques and collectibles. Collector of ironstone, Bibles, pottery, crocks, tins, clay, pots, reader's books, primitives, and glowy glass. 2nd generation junk dealer. Love that. Inherited my mom's antique business. Follow me on eBay and Facebook. I don't know if you can put follow me on eBay on there. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you, Mel. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can put follow me on eBay. So I could be wrong. You might be able to do that, but I just don't want you to get in trouble for your bio. The only reason I say that is because eBay is obviously just a selling platform. Yeah, you can't have eBay. So yeah, you'll want to take that off. Let me go bookmark all of your shows. I like that one. That's fun. No, you can't. Okay. Yeah. So people like to come in here and say like the hodgepodge play. You can't put YouTube and Instagram. Yes, you can. You know why? Those are not sales play. I don't sell on any of those platforms. I do not sell on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and I'm not directing you there to buy something. So I'm not like, hey, buy this here for $5 or hi Bath Body, or if you go to my Instagram, I'll sell it to you for $1. I'm not doing that. I'm not directing you to another sales platform ever. Every bit of money I want you to funnel through this app. So that they want you to connect your other forms of social media because that's how they grow. Whatnot gets bigger. The more YouTubers, Instagrams, Instagram people, TikTokers, the more people from the other social media platforms that come here, the bigger this platform gets. They just don't want you to direct yourself to other selling. Like I can't be like, hey, go buy stuff off my Poshmark or whatever, which I don't have anymore. But so you just have to be careful on that. Come Saturday, 4:30 vintage. Ooh, what are you doing on Saturday? Vintage Wars. It's going to be epic. All right, Becky. Let's go. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. Ground floor, country floor. Everyone go follow. Just make your name the same on everything. Yes. So, and that's the other thing. See the hodgepodge place just like that in my little owl? That is my name and my photo on every social media. Except for TikTok, it's my face. But TikTok was my only social media I had prior to Whatnot. So TikTok is a little bit different. It's not professional. My YouTube and my Instagram, my Facebook are professional. My TikTok is not. Forewarning. Thank you for your purchase of the chocolate. All the purchase of the chocolate goes to my son's girlfriend's dance troupe, so we really appreciate it. We've raised over $1,000. I'm going to make a post about that today. Do you recommend your photo or professional logo? I recommend a logo. I think unless your brand is going to be your face, which for a lot of people it is, TikTok is the equivalent to Hodge After Dark Facts. A good logo too. Yeah, like a piece of toast with a smiley face. Look how freaking cute that is. Unless your brand is going to be your face, which some people it is. Some people, people's entire brand is their face. Unless your brand is your face, you should have a logo. Unless your face is that recognizable and that is how you are branded on every form of social media, I would suggest getting a logo. Also, I would suggest it not being like Whatnot suggests it not being like an animal or something like that. Now, I say that, but like a vintage pit, hers is her pit bull. That makes sense. But just having like a picture of a cat or whatever, super cute cat, but there's a million cat. Like it's hard to discern. So like when you pop up, all you see is a little bit of your face. Your logo doesn't stand out. Like I'm not going to recognize your face instantly, or an owl. Exactly. So like you want to be something that is easily recognizable and something that you want. Yeah. Or a cute bee like Shelby Belby. Or you can just be so full of yourself. Like the sassy vintage chick. She just posts new pictures of herself all the time. And is like, bitch, just look at my face. You could be like that. Honey Badger on Whatnot does great logos. Yeah, so does so I got my logo done by Thriftworks. So Darren, he's my Scottish husband that lives in France. He did my logo. I also have had stickers done curated by the creative, which is Holly. I think I am the only Christmas tree farmer on Whatnot, so my logo works. I love it. Did everyone go follow Ground Floor Country Store? Thank you so much again. MJ, you won that. Hodge, can you gift the chocolate bar, please? You got it. I can gift the chocolate bar. Let me do this. Inga got one. Everyone go follow Inga. Thriftworks did my logo. Darren at Thriftworks. Someone tag Thriftworks as well. Everyone go follow Inga and go follow Thriftworks if you would like a logo by him. And it'll be from right there, Thriftworks, yes. And it'll be from France. He lives in France. I mixed you up with a regular and didn't make the connection until it was too late and also awkward. My apologies. That's amazing. I mixed you up with a regular and didn't make the connection until it was too late and too awkward. I want to hear that story now. Yes, everyone go follow Darren and hit him up if you'd like a logo. You're in trouble? What'd you do? Alabama Matthew. By the way, less is best. I agree. Like look at Thriftworks. Stands out. It is just red, white words. Every time he talks in the chat, I know he's here. Simplicity. Mine, not simplistic, but still pretty recognizable. What's your number one tip for new sellers? Show up and stay on a long time. Do it sad, do it tired, do it angry, do it happy, just do it. Show up and don't give up after 20 minutes. Run for at least 2 hours every single time, whether you sell anything or not. It is so hard. It is so frustrating. It is so discouraging. My first show, I sold nothing. My second show, I sold nothing. My third show, I sold nothing. My fourth show, I sold $44. My fifth show, I sold nothing. I didn't sell over $200 till my 12th show. I didn't have over 3,000 followers until 6 months in. It is discouraging. It is hard to talk to yourself. It is tiresome to show people things. I still, with 28,000 followers and 2 years later, will show things and they won't sell for $1. Or I will show something worth $50 and it'll sell for $2. It happens. It ebbs and flows. There's good days. There's bad days. There's so much. My anxiety depression would be so high. Yeah, it is. It happens, and it's hard. It's super hard. And also, I say so many words. Someone came here yesterday, and they were like, "I don't know how you talk that much." And I said, "These are all the words I say for the whole day. When I'm on these shows, you are the only adults I talk to all day. I'm going to talk to you as for 2 hours, however long I'm on, and then I'm going to get off, and I'm not going to speak another word to a human being until I go home and talk to my kids. And those conversations consist of, bro, what's for dinner? What are we doing? Literally, that's it. Like, this is it. So you have to, it's real life. Okay. Even worse, fear of starting a show when no one comes in, 10 seconds later is room filled. Yes, me too. So how do mods work? You pay them? I don't pay them. So if you'd like to pay her, I would really appreciate it, because I'm a broke bitch. She does this out of the love. Thank you, Harvest Moon. She does this out of the kindness of her heart. Everyone go follow her. She's almost at 10K. Also follow Inga for giving you this gift card. Everyone go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage. She's amazing. Last night, also, I listened to you guys for like 2-3 hours. You had like 100 people all night. Killing it. Proud of you. But you also can tip anybody at any time. So if you want to just click on her, even though she's not live right now, you can send her a tip if you want. Mods are wonderful, super helpful, not necessary all the time. Cherry Bomb, very, very necessary right now. Saving my life. Pinning things. She's on it. She's watching who it's, I didn't even know who bought any of these until Cherry Bomb did this, right? Covered already, but video electronics do you use? I have an iPad and an iPhone, and then I have a computer that I print labels off of. Right. She's working hard. So, but people, and here's the other thing. I do this all by myself. That's not a flex. I'm a crazy person, but one of the most frustrating things to me is when I get into a show and someone's like, there's 6 people in here. I need a mod. Who can mod for me? I need a mod. I need someone to mod me. Can someone please? I'm by myself. You need to relax. You need to relax. People will wait. Take your time. There's no reason to stress, right? I'm a stress ball all the goddamn time. There's no reason. You don't need a mod. You don't need to panic. You don't need to run fast. You don't need to stress. You're fine. I do it all by myself. Exactly. I do hundreds of orders a week all by myself. You can handle it. Just relax. And also, if people don't like the way that you're doing it, they can leave. So if it takes you a couple extra minutes, oh well. But you don't need, like, I feel like people feel like they need to have all these things lined up. Have you ever heard about, I'm going to piss off some men again, I think. You know when they say, like, a man only needs to have like 10% knowledge to do something, and they jump right in, and a woman feels like they need to have 100% knowledge of a subject before they jump in, and that's why there's so many men in higher positions than women, because men are like, I can figure this out, I'll do it, and they just go for it, and women are like, oh no, I need to learn this. That is the same thing that happens here. Hi, Skipping. Cotton Cottage, you won that from Inga. Please make sure oh my god, I did all of them. Lordy, let me take a picture. So that is what I feel like on here, right? 5 on it. I feel like so many people on here are so stressed. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm a stress ball every single day. Every single day before I log in, I get like anxious, and then I log in and no one's on, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the day that everyone forgets I exist and everyone hates me, whatever. You don't need to have all of these things prior. I didn't have a mod for a year, right? So, and now I just pick my friends. She comes on and she says something. I'm like, thank God you're here. Thank you so much. So don't feel like you need to have all these things. If you feel like you need them to be successful, then yes, but don't feel like you need them to try. If you get into it and you're like, oh shit, I can't do this without a mod, then yeah, have a friend, hire a friend, pay a friend, bribe a friend, do something, but you don't need to have all these things before you do it. The bin is loaded. Thank you, Tranquility Antiques. All right, okay. Bargain Bin Bonanza. What a badass name. Bargain Bin Bonanza. That might be the best name I've ever heard. Bargain Bin Bonanza. Bargain Bin Bonanza. Ooh, she's at 29. Ooh, she's almost at 3K followers. Let's go. Bargain Bin Bonanza. Bargain Bin Bonanza. I'm going to say that 100,000 times today. Bargain Bin Bonanza. I'm going to go bookmark some of your shows. Thank you so much for coming. I think Bargain Bin Bonanza, your kids are so cute. I think that you need a logo. Bargain Bin Bonanza, BBB, Bargain Bin Bonanza. I think you need a logo. Your face is beautiful, but I think that you have some. What's up, reselling everything? I feel like you have some potential with that name. How do you run an item that isn't already listed in your inventory? I run based off weight. I run things, 3 overlapping BBBs. Yeah, BBBs. That's copywritten. Did you hear that? It is the best way to talk to yourself in public. Oh, well, you could, you've got it. Toasty Gold, you have BBB. It's not the Better Business Bureau, but I'm saying like Bargain Bins Bonanza. You could be like Bobby Bo, BABIBO, Bargain Bins Bonanza. You could do something cool with that. I'm not cool, but you could. Big Balls Billy, you could do something cool with that. I couldn't figure it out, but I really like your name. How long do you wait before running an item that hasn't sold the first time? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Go through your whole list. Go through everything you have and then circle back. Same thing I said before. If you think you only have 5 people in your room, it could be 50 people. You don't know who's actually there. They're new people all the time. So run through your whole list and then start over and run through your whole list again. I do things by weight. That's how I run randomly. So like if I'm going to run this, I would run it as 3 ounces, and then I would run this as 5 ounces. But I pre-list things just by weight. And then I go through and I pick whatever weight that I am doing. Oh, good. Thank God. And Jeep. What are you doing, Jeep? Can I do a quick ad also? Can do a quick ad also. Yes. And you can do a quick ad without pictures, but I guess it doesn't matter if you don't care. Giveaway does not count as a sale. No. The 5 people you have in the middle of your show may not be the same. Exactly. The 5 people you have 10 minutes in your show might not be the 5 people you have 20 minutes into your show. You never know. And also, if you have things loaded, you can always say, go take a look in my auction tabs. And if there's anything you want to see, let me know. Oh, I have to do the chocolate. Yes, you're right. All you need is 1 buyer. Exactly. Takes 2 people to have an auction. Facts. Big facts, everybody. I have a wicked headache. All right, let's take some ibuprofen. Also, I was like crying all day yesterday, normal shit. And my eyes were so swollen this morning. And so I put mascara on. I was like, this is going to solve everything. But it gives me a headache. And I don't have any water. How many items should I have loaded for your first show? I think you should always have between 25 and 50 items in your buy it now, at least. And as far as an auction, I never preload anything. You had a nasty headache yesterday. I'm telling you, it's been bad. But if for your first show, I would preload. If you're going to be on for at least 2 hours, I preload as many things as you have. Even if you don't make it through all of them, at least people can go in and do it and look. But I would say at least 20. Wildcat. Thank you, Wildcat. What's the weirdest thing you've sold on Whatnot? I sold a rock out of my driveway that I signed. That was probably the weirdest thing that I sold on Whatnot. During my world record show, I went outside and I got a rock and I signed it. And I sold that. And then they made a really nice Instagram post about it. I've sold teeth on here too. Magnesium. Where's my, can you explain how people do the max shipping? I can. I don't suggest it. I am going to do this shipping video for YouTube later when I get I'm going to be out on, I've already run too long and I'm going to be too tired after this to do anything. But, if you want to do max shipping, this is what you're going to do. I do have a shipping video on YouTube. I don't think I talk about max shipping because I don't agree with max shipping. I don't think you should ever do it. You're going to schedule a show. The only time I do max shipping is shows like this where I don't sell anything. If you buy enough out of my buy it now to do max shipping, then I will gladly pay for your shipping. Who's going to win that? Samantha, you won that. We got to do a $25 crumble one from Wild. We got to do a crumble one. Okay. So if you go to shipping, you go to shipping costs and you can do seller pays shipping, buyer pays shipping, or buyer pays shipping. So you can do a set shipping cost. So you can do $9.21, you can do $4, you can do $25. But that's how you would set up a max shipping thing. Wildcat Quinn, let's do this is going to be a crumble card from Wildcat. And let's go look at Wildcat. That being said, I only suggest doing that with certain shows. Yes, you can clone items from one show to a next, and so you can keep everything in your show, so you don't have to reload it every time. Let me follow you back. How do I not follow you? My shows are currently Fridays at 6 p.m. Arizona. We don't time change here. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Jax and I shop estate sales, thrift, vintage decor, jewelry, ephemera, and whatnot. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. That's cute. We don't take ourselves too seriously, so please enjoy life, have fun, be kind, spread positive love. Dogs preferred, but are allowed. Dogs preferred, but all are allowed. Oh, you want dogs, but not people. Let me go bookmark all of your shows. Your dog is super cute. Bookmark. Okay, bookmarked all of your upcoming shows, and we have 126 friends in common. That's amazing. 5-star rating with 169 reviews. Let's go. Everyone go follow. I love your pictures in your he is. I love your pictures in your bios too. If you win and don't have Crumble, give it to a family member out of yeah, exactly. Facts. Or don't enter if you don't want to win it. Better to preload each item show as shown screen pulls. As a new seller, it's probably better to preload because then people, if you know, when they come in, will see what you have to offer. I don't preload anything. I prefer doing random pulls, and I also prefer shows that are random pulls, but I think you have to be quick. I will not be in a show with a random pull if it takes you 10 minutes in between every item. But if you're just sitting there and you're pulling stuff out of a storage unit or a bin or a bag or whatever, that is what I find entertaining. But not everybody. A lot of people like preloaded shows. That is just not my thing. If I'm going to take the time to take pictures, write a description, and preload something, I'm going to put it on a different app. I'm going to put it on a different app and sell it for top dollar. That is not what I think this platform is geared towards or made for. How do you put yourself live on YouTube while live on whatnot? You can set up multicasting. So when you you can set it up through your page, and every time you log on, it'll multicast you, and it's not hard to set up, and it does it instantly every time. I only had 2 in there. Did the other one sell too? Had my first show, sold $425. That's amazing. Was on for 2 hours and got 150 match bonus. Next show tanked. Haven't scheduled another. That happens. So I said this before. The fact that you sold anything your first show is amazing. I sold nothing for months. You need to be consistent. You don't grow overnight, and you can't think that every show is going to be your best show. Thank you, Tranquility. I have 28,000 followers, 300 people in the room. I can still sell something for $1, or I can show something and no one will want it and it won't sell at all. Like, there's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. There's going to be shows where you lose money. There's going to be like, you can't expect instant success, right? That's another thing that people, and I'm not saying this is you, but a lot of people complain. I see on like Facebook or everything. They're like, I did 2 shows and I didn't sell anything. But why do people, there is not one thing in the world that you start doing and you're instantly a success, like you're instantly famous. Like, that's why if that was the case, we would all be millionaires. Like, I don't understand why people, I know that the way the world is, people need instant gratification and instant whatever now, but that's not real life. You can't expect to start on a live selling platform and instantly be like, why don't I have 10,000 people here watching me? Why don't people like me? Why haven't I sold anything? That's not real life, or we would all be rich. It would be amazing, but it's not real life. There's somebody here. Everyone getting that gift card giveaway. Thank you so much. Oh, hi. Hi. How are you? I am. That's okay. I can grab your stuff for you. You can come say hi. I'll pin you. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll pin your. I gotta find all of your stuff because I have it in multiple bags. Everyone go follow Limited Editions. Limited Editions is here to pick up his stuff. All right, I got one. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway. I know, what happened?
I had foot surgery.
Oh, that's no good. And of course, in wintertime, when everything is icy and terrible. Yeah. All right. But here you are. Oh, yeah, there's something in here. I gotta sneak behind you. Sorry. Go talk to the people while I'm. Come on,
go want to see me.
Yes, they do. They want to learn. All right, here's 2. And then I know that I have another bag for this somewhere. Let's find it.
I don't show myself
On your shows?
No.
He sells jewelry. Okay, we got to put in the other. Here, wait. I'm gonna do this one for him, and then everyone go follow limited editions. Then I'm gonna do the other crumble. I gotta find your other bag though. This is me, not. It's stuck on the ice, so I'll grab it. I gotta get some salt.
Yeah.
I put it somewhere I wouldn't forget it. How am I doing?
Okay.
That's usually how it works, right?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy weather, huh?
I know. I am over it. Well, I meant to message you because when you said you were gonna come on Wednesday, I was like, oh crap! Like it's so bad out.
Yeah. I kind of looked to see what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, not half quite as much.
How far away are you?
It's
You're not that far, right?
probably an hour and 15
Oh,
minutes.
you are? Oh,
Norwich.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that far away.
Used to be in a little closer, but.
All right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. I thought I had another little bag. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway from limited editions. While I find his other bag. This is what happens.
Interfering with your salary.
No, I'm not. Today's just a talk show day, so we're good. They can just listen to me talk to you. Also, I've been on a lot longer than I planned on, so now I'm running over my time.
Yeah, the show go well with the
jewelry. Yeah, that was good. It was crazy and it took me forever to pack, and then we're doing another one. I think in a couple weeks, so I'm sure you'll see us. But
yeah, why did it come up?
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, hopefully, whenever I schedule the next one, I'll let you know, and then maybe you can come and you can look through stuff while you're here, because that would be good. Maybe this is how many? Does it tell you on your thing how many pieces?
It is, I think the last one I did was like 4.
Okay, so I got 1,
Okay,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6 pieces. I feel like I'm missing one. I might have to find it and put it aside for you, but I'll give you these ones, and then hopefully you can come back the next time we do it.
All right, so that's weird. I'm not in that generation where.
Your codes? Yeah, if you want to just read them to me, I'll fill them out after.
Okay, 936.
936.
572.
572. Okay.
And then I go back. And this one.
Yes, ready.
Okay, 195. 245.
245. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Hopefully that's all. If it's not, I will find your other. I might have combined them. Yeah. That's why they're all in that one bag. But.
Okay, Tony.
Is your name Tony? Yes. Okay, because someone just said tell Tony I said hi.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna say hi. Tony says hi. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, is that his real name? Like someone said tell Tony. Okay, they say hi. Well, thank you. Be careful here. I'll follow you out so you don't have to slip on the ice. But be careful, and I'll let you know when we schedule the next one so you can come and. Because I bet if you dug through the piles, you know what you're looking at, and you'll be like, oh, I'll take this. Have a good day. Drive safe. That's Tony. Everyone go follow limited editions. He bought some jewelry and finally made it up. It's been so crappy here. He hasn't been able to come pick it up. All right, let's do the last crumble. This is for a $25 crumble gift card. Who is this one from? This one is from, oh wait, no, the other one's still running. I'm so sorry. That one from Limited Editions is still running. Weather has been crazy. Exactly. Okay. Anything else that you wanted to talk about specifically or address that you can't find on my YouTube or that I can't? What's up, Smorg? Jeep Girl, you won that one from Tony. And then let's run this one from Reaper Reseller. Reaper Reseller, I love your name. Let me follow you. You don't have any things yet, so you must be new. Yay. Alan and Kelly, retired. We found ourselves bored to death. Please join our first live show on Wednesday, March 12th at 7 p.m. Oh my God, that's amazing. All right, I love your logo. I want to talk about a good logo. That's a good logo. I love that. All right, let me go bookmark all of your upcoming shows. I love that you haven't done one yet. And whoever advised you to schedule your first show and make it and do all of those was very smart. So the way you scheduled that was very smart. I got a raid from Ohio Nurse. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry. I was talking to someone. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. I'm going to go follow Ohio Nurse. My daughter has over 300 Barbies in packages and she doesn't want them. Do you think they will sell? Yeah. Do I think they will sell? Yes. Do I know how much they will sell for? No. I don't know what, some Barbies are worth a lot of money. Some Barbies are worth nothing. I'm sure every single one of them will sell for at least $1, but some of them, depending on how old or what type, they could sell for more or less. But yes, they will all sell for sure. I know that like the wheelchair Barbie is really expensive. I know some of the older ones, $2 at Toasty Facts, $2 at Hodgepodge Place, $2 at Toasty Gold, $50 at other shows that, you know, take their time and do the research. And found your show and I've been watching for tips, show learning, had 4 shows now with sales in each, selling sports cards. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm thank you for being here. I had, you had what is that? A pregnant Barbie? That's a thing? Oh my God. Do you recommend rotating inventory with current stuff you have mixed in? Yes. I show different things every single day, but I still have a million of the old things in there. So I definitely suggest showing a little bit of, if you don't sell it, bring it back because you don't know. So I made a video once about a cabinet. Here's the thing with an auction. It depends on who shows up for you that day. There's days where I show something and I can't sell it for $1 and then I show it the next day and it sells for $20. It depends on who shows up that day. So you can bring different things. You can bring new things. Also, you know what I do? And I do it for myself as much as I do it for you. If I show things a few things at times and they don't sell, I throw it all in a tote. And then in a month, I'll pull the tote out and I'll re-show everything that I know that I showed like a month ago, but it's like a surprise. It's like a new tote of stuff because I packed it away for a couple months and I pull it back out. You never know. Better to stick to one. You should diverse your categories. If you have more than one category of stuff, you should do shows in different categories and you should schedule it. How do you keep track of inventory? I do a dollar in, dollar out. I do like if I purchase an estate for $10,000 and then I do a, sale for $20,000, I do a dollar in, dollar out. I do not do individual inventory for every item. So tip to reach 1K sales quickly. You can put, okay, let me go back to the category thing. I think one of the reasons that I gained so many followers so quickly is because I did shows in different categories every single day. So I have followers from every certain different category. So when you see, it's like people come in and be like, do you have any vinyl today? Because I do shows in the vinyl category. Do you have any jewelry today? Because I do shows in the jewelry category. I do storage units and estate sales and vintage decor. I specialize in vintage decor, but I do shows in all categories. That means I get followers and new people from new categories all the time. That was one question. Second question, do you do jewelry in categories? I do in the jewelry category. I have tried other categories and I do not sell jewelry well in other categories. When I do, that's why I told Michelle to do it in the jewelry category, because jewelry people know what they're talking about. And even if you have less people in your room, they will spend more money because they know what they're looking at. And you will get people just from jewelry. If you do estate sales, it's people like me who don't know shit and are just looking for good deals on stuff. Tip to reaching 1 sales quickly. 1, I would put cheap things in your buy it now. If you look at my buy it now right now, there's stickers, there's candy bars. I would put cheap things in your buy it now. That being said, if your goal is to hit 1,000 sales so you can get instant payout, that's not a good reason to do it. Instant payout is great, but it causes issues and it causes a headache sometimes, and people will get their money out before the product is delivered, and then there's an issue with delivery or it doesn't get there at all. I suggest if you making this like a paycheck, especially before you get to 1,000 sales and even after you get to 1,000 sales, unless there's something that I need money for like right away. But I tried, is this my full-time job? So I try to treat it like a paycheck, and I only do a payout every other Friday or every Friday. Who's going to win this Crumble gift card? Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. So I suggest doing that before you hit 1,000. Lori, you want a Crumble gift card from Reaper Reseller. Please make sure you're following Reaper Reseller. I suggest treating it like a paycheck, and don't undercut yourself to hit a goal for a monetary reason, because it doesn't make sense. You sent me a Barbie. You're the best. I hope you like it. So if that is the only reason. Now, if it's just a goal you have set in your head because you really want to get there, then by all means do it. I think it's amazing. I love it. But don't do it for the wrong reasons, right? Newbie here, had 4 shows so far. Love your show. Thanks for so much. So it's just not niche down. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, chocolate giveaway. Candy bar. I'm going to run it as that. And this is who bought the candy bar? Do you advertise to purchase a whole estate? I do. I work with, hi, my name's Christine. I have a full store full of stuff. Antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. Piece of art. Everyone go follow Piece of Art. She's giving you this candy bar. I used to have a thrift store, so I started by I have a physical location where I would advertise that I would purchase entire estates. I also work with realtors who, if they have someone who passed away, they're selling a house, they're moving south, whatever the case is, they give them my phone number, and I can reach out, or I can talk to them about potentially buying their estate. I don't do that often because it is just me. I buy a couple a year, but I do do estate buyouts as well. Are you suggesting not to take money out right away in case there is a need for it? Yes, that is what I am suggesting. Thank you, Shelby Belby, for clipping that. I watched a show not too long ago of a girl who was claiming someone scammed her because she wanted her money back, or she canceled an order before the person sent it. But here's what the person did. It wasn't a scam. She sold $500 in jewelry to someone. She printed the label and then took the money out, because as soon as you print the label, you'd get the money. She printed the label and took her money out, and then hadn't sent the jewelry yet. And the person contacted Whatnot and canceled their jewelry order because they never got it. And then she claimed that person was a scammer. That person didn't scam you. You scammed yourself. You kept the product and the money. That's not a thing. So I think that people get, like, when you get instant payout, you're getting the money before the person gets the product. That's not real life. Like, that's not real life. You have to pay for it. You have to deliver to someone before you get money, right? In any other transaction. So if you are, and sometimes, and I say this globally, sometimes, like, I needed to pay the guy who fixed my septic tank. Like, I needed to make $500 that day. So I got on and I did a show so I could make $500. And then I cashed out and wrote him a check that day. Sometimes that's going to happen. But as a whole, you need to be prepared to not, like, to have people cancel orders, or to have people have an issue with what you're selling. And sometimes Whatnot does come back to you and say, hey, here's the issue. We're taking this money away from you. Like, you need to, I just wouldn't treat it as that type of thing, even after you get over 1,000 sales, because you never know what's going to happen. But that is just me. You're a grown up. You do whatever you want. I watched a show where the seller is a month behind on shipping because they sell thousands of items. Why do people still buy from them? Who does everyone have payout? I have PayPal, but I believe now when you sign up, you have to use Stripe. I haven't made my 1,000 yet, but I haven't touched my money yet. I'm leaving as long as I can. That's amazing. Proud of you. Like I said, I try to treat it like a paycheck. I try to cash out every Friday or every other Friday. Can I do that all the time? Absolutely not. Did I cash out yesterday? Tips that I made yesterday because I wanted to buy the kids dinner? Yes, I did. Like, sometimes it's a thing, but Stripe is another pay thing like PayPal. I do not use Stripe. I use PayPal. I started when they still had PayPal. Where do you look to see how much you have in your account? In your seller dashboard. Yeah, I bought items from someone from a buy with me seller, and I'm about to cancel because it's been 3 weeks. Yeah. Hi, I appreciate all the advice. I'm a storage unit buyer and have done a few shows, but haven't gotten a bunch of followers. Any tips? Be consistent. Keep showing up. Keep doing shows. Do longer shows. Try different days and times to see what works for you. Since new people have to sign up with Stripe, do you think they'll make us all switch eventually? I do, but I hope not, because I don't know what Stripe is. I'm sure Stripe is very user friendly, just like PayPal, but I've always had PayPal, so I hope they don't make a switch, but I feel like they probably will. One thing that happened to me, somebody canceled an item and I reached out to them nicely and asked them if I could substitute it. Yeah, so I get cancellation requests sometimes after I've already shipped it. So like I had someone, and I feel bad, and I had someone yesterday message me and say, oh my God, my husband's so mad at me. Can I cancel that? I spent too much money. And I actually didn't respond, but my response today will be, I'm so sorry. That's already been shipped out. Now, do I think that might cause an issue? Do I think that they might come back? Yeah, divorce them. That's my break up with them. Do I think that they will come back to me and say, it was broken or they hated the item? Maybe I'll get a bad review. Maybe, but that's shitty, but whatever. That's a bad person, so bid responsibly. It's a contract. Once you buy, it's yours. You do not have to accept a cancellation. You can get in trouble for having too many cancellations. Once you buy it, it's yours. Now, do I accept cancellations if it's something out of, like, if I haven't packed and shipped it yet, if it's something that they cancel while I'm in the show, if it, like, I accept cancellations every single day, but it's a term thing. Like if I have already packed and shipped it, I cannot accept that cancellation. Thank you so much. Who won that from the piece of art? Please make sure you're following. It's easy to get caught up bidding on here, but it's not the seller's fault. Exactly. Oh God, yeah. And also with sudden death, I have bought things for triple the price that I wanted to spend because I got fast fingers. So it's not always good. Best way to keep viewers engaged: ask questions. You don't have to have low prices, but that could be an issue. Cancel an item that was never shipped. Months later, it ships it. What do? I was refunded by whatnot. You say thank you and never tell anybody. Honestly, if that sounds like it was probably a shipping issue, it wasn't the seller and it wasn't you as the buyer. Whatnot took care of it and gave you their money back, but they also gave the seller their money. So they filed a claim with USPS and got their money back too. So no one's out of the money, and you get your product. Do you know why they don't allow new people to sign up with PayPal? I feel like they probably have a deal. It's all about money, right? So they probably have some kind of relationship with Stripe. They have some kind of deal with Stripe. They're getting a discount, whatever. So they have that with Stripe, and they'll reevaluate it in 3 to 5 years, and maybe they'll switch back to PayPal. It's all about money, I'm sure. I have seen so many sellers specifically tell people to bid responsibly. Yeah. And here's the other thing. People put like disclaimers, and people are like, well, you should have no cancellations. It's the rules. Thank you so much, Leslie. Leslie, thank you for your raid. I'm going to do one giveaway on Leslie. Everyone getting this giveaway. That's whatnot policy. Terms and conditions. Whatnot policy is no cancellations. So you do not need to announce it. You do not need to have a sign that says it. You do not need to put it in your description. That is terms and conditions per whatnot. So if I want to accept the cancellation, I will. 90% of the time, if it doesn't, I will. Here's the thing that bothers me. I had someone cancel something the other day. You raid someone, I'll show you in a second. I had someone cancel something the other day that sold for like $27. That means I start everything at $1. That means multiple people bid on this and bid it up to $27, and then you cancel it. That's shitty. Did I accept it? Yes, because I didn't want to fight with the person. But do I think that that's crappy to do? Because I could have sold that for $26 to someone else, and you just took $27 out of my account because you changed your mind, or because your daughter bid on it, or because I think that was the message, like their daughter bid on it, like your cat stepped on the computer. That's not my fault. Cancellations can make it so that if you get too many cancellations, if you request too many cancellations, or you do too many cancellations, you can be kicked off the platform. You can get your account banned. You can get your fees raised. There's a lot of bad things that come with cancellations. We're spending money to boost your shows. No, I don't suggest using that. I have done the work behind it, and I have not found it beneficial at all. So don't be an ass. Obviously, and there's sometimes like people will message me while I'm in here, PayPal, if for the customers, not the seller, it's too easy to dispute and get your money back, even when you have extensive proof. Ask me how I know. I know too. And people suck, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And I've been screwed. That's why I always say too, people will get mad at me for not responding or for sending me messages and me not taking care of their customer service issue. I'm not part of that beta program. I'm not taking care of your customer service issue. There's nothing I can do. You have to go through Whatnot. I have been screwed way too many times taking care of people on the back end, giving people a PayPal payout, a Venmo payout, whatever, to appease them, and then them going back to Whatnot and getting their money back anyway. I'm going to follow the rules. That is all I can say. Follow the rules. If Whatnot tells me what to do, I'm going to do what Whatnot tells me what to do. And then that way, if you don't lie, you never have to remember the truth, right? That's the best thing to say. If you do not break the rules, you don't have to ever worry about anything. Like if you do what they tell you to do, I have the law behind me, right? I have whatever it says right here to back me up on anything. So if you follow the rules correctly, people can get mad at you if you want, but I am just doing what this platform tells me to do. If this platform tells me that you have to go through them to get a refund, you have to go through them to get a refund. If you scam them too many times, they're going to kick you off the platform, and I hope it happens sooner rather than later. I had a seller get mad at me because I contacted Whatnot because the item I received had big chip in the back, and she did not disclose it. And that's on them. If you get something from me, and I miss things, I'm crazy. I'm a flake. Hi zombie. I'm around here all the time. I'm showing things. I'm doing so fast. I can miss marks, scratches, dents, whatever. I tried to disclose everything, but things, if you got something and it wasn't how I described it, by all means, please contact Whatnot. If you got something and it arrives broken, get your money back. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I spend thousands of dollars a week to make sure that I pack and ship everything best I can. If it arrives broken, that is not your fault. Get your money back. I will never be mad at you for that. And if sellers get like that, don't buy from them anymore. I have my first show coming up Saturday. You're so dumb. Yes, I do have lots of recommendations. Link in bio. It's so easy to miss falls. Exactly. It's very easy. And it's very easy for things. I got this box yesterday. This is how it arrived. This is how this box arrived from the post office. Like this. And it had and I could stick my whole hand in it like this before. I don't know if rep fell out of it or if it was really just that badly packed, but there was so much air in here. There was like 3 items and it was all air and it looked like this. Now, do I think that was the seller's fault? No. Do I think the seller should have put more packing or more tape or more something? Probably, but that's not the seller's fault. They didn't mail it to me like that. I'm not going to go back to the seller and be like, I want my money back because your box was broken. Thank you, Serenade. I love you. I appreciate you. No, I'm not auctioning anything today. If you'd like to buy something out of my Buy It Now, I would love that. There's candy in there. All the proceeds go to my son's girlfriend's dance troupe. There's stickers. There's all sorts of stuff. So I would love it if you would buy things out of my Buy It Now. Give me something to pack. Actually, I have 2 shows left to pack today. I really have to get off of here. I've been on for 2 hours. I had a seller get upset because I requested a refund with 2 plates I paid over $85 for. So here's the other thing. If you also don't ever have to tell me. You don't have to tell me if you request a refund. Don't tell me if you request a refund. If Whatnot needs approval on the refund, they'll email me. If Whatnot has any questions, they'll email me. If Whatnot wants to ask me if they want me to ship something else, they'll email me. But if you get something and it's broken, just go contact Whatnot and get your money back. Don't contact the seller, especially if you think that they're ever going to give you a hard time. I would never give you a hard time. If you contacted me and you were like, hey, this arrived damaged, I'd be like, I am so sorry. Please get your money back. But if you think the seller's ever going to, I would never, first of all, I never open my packages. I never make any claims on everything. I've made one claim and it was because she scammed me hard out of hundreds of dollars, $750 scammed me. But that's the only time I've ever put a claim in. If I get something and it's broken, I'm not telling you. I'm going to go to Whatnot. I'm going to send them a picture. I'm going to open the thing. I'm going to be like, this arrived broken. And they're going to go, oh, here's your money back. And they're never going to tell you and they're never going to say anything to me. So you wouldn't even have to know. Shelby Belby. She's a huge seller too. You don't even have, what's up? How are you? Good morning. So you do not have to tell, I will. So you don't have to tell the person, refund it, Whatnot for the claim. I made it broken pieces. And she messaged me. I don't know how they might have messaged her because they might've taken the money back. So like $85, they might've went to her and said, hey, what's a good PSI to air up my truck tires? Tell me. Come here and put some up. I bought some things from someone on here to resell on here. I bought a bundle and I bought a bunch of high-end things that I was going to use during one of my storage unit wars. And she shipped me. I paid $50 for shipping. No, I paid more than that. $85 for shipping because I would have bought 3 giant boxes. I know I didn't tell. I thought I told the story. I think your mom knows the story, Cherry. So when I received everything, the high-end items were not in bags, not in boxes, not with paper or bubble. Everything was scratched and ripped and whatever from bouncing around in the box. One of the boxes didn't show up at all, and the other box was missing like 10 things. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Kind of cute. Thanks. Thank you, Casual Closet. And when I did some research, she had printed the entire thing, even though I paid separate shipping for the other 2 boxes, paid $85 in shipping. She printed the entire list for 1 box, said that it was all in 1 box, put the same label on all 3 boxes. 1 box never made it to me. 1 box, the reason I figured this out is because I looked at the tracking and one of them slipped through. So I ended up getting 2 boxes, but everything in the boxes were damaged and ruined. I didn't get all my money back. This was December, maybe November. I think I spent $1,200 and something on these reselling lots. I got $700 back, I think, and I wasn't able to resell any of it. And I didn't even get 1 full box of stuff that I bought for $500. So, I mean, I was able to resell it, but not to recoup my money because it sold for nothing. It sold for dollars. And this person is a huge seller on here. So, it was a process issue, and it was also a packing issue, and it was a not handled correctly issue on their part. And I have heard that happens a lot, but I didn't even leave a bad review because but I did try to recoup some of my money, and I got my money back for one of the boxes that didn't show up. Yeah, I paid shipping for 3 individual boxes, and I got 2 boxes with the same shipping label, and then 1 box never showed up at all. What does Whatnot give refunds, or does that come from the seller? Both. So Whatnot will give you a refund, but if it's a certain dollar amount, they will contact the seller, right? So they will contact oh God, my eye again. So like if you buy something from me for $250 right now, if you I think that they have to do it a certain amount of times. I'm sure at some point they will get in trouble. So if you bought this lighter from me right now, get a life. If you bought this lighter from me right now for $250, and when it got to you, it was actually this marker, Whatnot will message me and say, hey, you sold this lighter. They got this marker. They paid $250. Can you ship them the lighter that they actually bought, or are you going to ship them the marker? I know I need to. And I will say, nope, I shipped them what they're going to get. And they'll say, okay. And then they'll take my $250 away. If I ship this giant dog right now in a box with no bubble and no paper, and it arrives in 500,000 pieces, Whatnot's going to say, hey, someone bought that dog from you for $150 and you shipped it in a poly mailer and it arrived in a million pieces. And I'll say, yep, I did. And they'll say, okay, well, we're going to take your money away then. And I'll say, okay, right? But if I ship this in paper and bubble and in a big box and it's lots of stuff, and then it arrives like that and it's still damaged, Whatnot's going to go, that's not on you. We'll take that up with USPS. We're going to give that person their money back and we're going to file a claim. So it all depends. Whatnot does cover refunds, but if it's something that's your fault, they'll come back at you for the money. And that's why also I like to Whatnot's that's the best thing about this platform. It's not like other selling platforms. That is the best thing about this platform. I have cameras everywhere, right? So I have a camera there. I have a camera there. I have a camera there. Son of a bitch, just dumped Celsius all over all of your gift cards. I often have pulled. If you got a gift card from me today, it's coming to you full of Celsius. I'm gonna just put them on the ground right now to dry. I'm more mad that I spilled my drink rather than having to clean it up right now. So everything's so messy. What was I talking about? I forgot already. Oh, cameras. So I have often pulled my cameras and been like, nope, here you go. Here is me putting all 17 things in one box. Who raided me? Thank you so much for the raid. Let me do a giveaway. I got tips today. I can give some more stuff away. Everyone, Will and Purdy, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry I just dumped Celsius all over my table, so I'm trying to clean it up. I have often gone back to my cameras. Most of the time, I just pay for it, and I'm like, yeah, take my money. Maybe I messed something up. But sometimes, I say this, right? I've made time. Thank you, Mama Mark. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Sometimes, I get so pissed off or upset about someone who lies that I will take hours out of my day to prove that you lied, right? Not often, not all the time. Just sometimes when I'm feeling like a little petty or a little like, you're not going to screw me over today. So, like people will say they never got their giveaway. Well, it's very possible that it might not have showed up, but I send it to you. I send out hundreds of giveaways a week, hundreds of dollars in giveaways a week. If you think I'm going to risk my full-time career over a $5 gift card, you are freaking stupid, okay? So, now, do I know that it's the mail? And there's 100% chance that it could not have showed up for you? For sure. Do I think that you're trying to scam me? No. Do I think if you do it multiple times, every single time, no matter what you buy from me? Yes, I think you're scamming me. So, sometimes I make time. And sometimes I take the time to watch my camera and watch me put it in a envelope and watch me put it in a bag by that door and watch my postman pick up that bag, watch my postman scan it, and watch my postman walk out the door with it. What happens after that is not my fault. Not often, but sometimes. But like if I ship you something, I never unbundle anything, right? So when someone says, oh, I bought 27 things from you and 2 things showed up. So Whatnot will email me and they'll be like, hey, they said they bought 27 things and only 2 things showed up. And I'll say, okay, show me a picture of the box that they received. And then they show me a picture and I'd be like, that's a really big box for 2 small things. And they'll be like, yeah, they said the rest was empty. And I'll be like, okay. And so I'll pull my cameras and then I'll watch. This is my favorite flavor, Fuji apple pear. And then I'll watch and I'll look back and I'll send a little video of me packing and shipping and putting everything in a box and putting the label on. Kick me out. Sorry, we're typing. I love you. And then I'll put it by the thing, and then my postman will pick it up, and then they'll take it away. Now, does that mean that Whatnot's not going to give them their money back? Probably not. They're going to give their money back. I actually bought 23 things and received 27. Now, that's more likely to happen. Now, am I perfect? Absolutely freaking not. Do I mess things up? 100%. Do I ship wrong things? Sometimes. Hate when that happens. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But is it usually very obvious that you are lying? Also, yes. If you email me and you're like, hey, you're perfect. I freaking love you today. I love you every day, but today especially. If you email me and you're like, hey, girl, I bought 6 things from you. 5 things came. I'm missing a Wade. I'm so sorry. I'll be like, shit, I totally probably forgot to put it in your bag or I put it in someone else's bag. Thank you so much for your tip. Time is money. And I've been here a long time and I should be doing other things. And I'll be like, that was probably totally my bad. I probably wrapped it and put it in someone else's. Speaking of, I found, oh my God, who is that? Who bought this from me? This is forever ago. She was super nice. I sent her something wrong. I just found the origami things that I wrapped for her. But I put a vase in her thing instead of the origami. Does it happen? Yes. She was super freaking nice about it. And here I am. This was nowhere to be found. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know that I for sure did that. I'm so sorry. I'll look for it. I freaking found it. Weeks later. This has been like a month. Very excited. I'm gonna ship it to her. But there's usually a very and I'm not saying, again, if you're missing something, message me or take it up on Whatnot. Like, don't eat it because I messed up, but don't lie either. Don't lie. Don't be shitty. There's so many shitty humans for no reason. Don't be that guy. Shelby, what'd you say? And people, if you have shipping issues, do not call them out in the middle. Oh yeah. I think that's hilarious when that happens. Super, but usually it's very unprofessional. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry your head is hurting. Thank you. I'm curious how many. Thank you for your tip. Rescued Vintage Ohio. I appreciate you. I love your freaking logo. I'm curious, how many hours a week do you think you put on Whatnot? I can't imagine having to pack hundreds of orders. How many hours a week I put on Whatnot, or how many hours a week I work? These are two totally different questions. So I'm going to say on average 5 shows a week. So Miko, you won that giveaway. Thank you so much. I'm going to say on average I do 5 shows a week. Every show is at least 2 hours. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 hours selling. I do more than that. So I'm going to say 12 hours of Whatnot selling equates to another 40 hours of Whatnot packing. And I work way more than 40 hours. So I'm going to say 40 hours of Whatnot packing. I'm going to say on average 50 to 55 hours a week is spent because of Whatnot. The rest of it is spent cleaning, organizing, taking pictures, sourcing. I work every day, all day, but I work on my time, so it's okay. I'm a buyer, but I don't have a lot of, thank you for purchase, coconut gravy, a lot of money to spend. Do sellers get annoyed packing a bunch of cheaper orders? I can't imagine. Do we get annoyed? Yes or no? Here's the thing. As I'm packing a million things, I'll be like, oh, good, I made 38 cents in this order. I'll be annoyed with myself, never be annoyed with you. You bought something from me. Super, super happy. Selling is selling. Every penny counts. Every dollar counts. I'd never be mad at a buyer. If I sold it to you for $1, that's on me. If you bought 20 things and it took me an hour to pack, I sold it. It's my fault. Yes, I'll show you how to raid. I will never be mad at a buyer. I think that that's amazing. People that buy anything from you, whether it be $1 or $70 or $700, you're amazing. Every dollar counts. I have only been doing this for 3 weeks, and my last show came on and asked me how much I made in a day, in a week, in a month. Like, what? Never share. People who share how much money they make are tacky to me. In purchase activity, if you send message to seller or contact seller, the seller get that. I got scolded for not messaging the seller directly. They do get that. I don't know why anyone would ever want you to message them directly, but that's just me. Can sell one thing for $1 million or $1 million things for $1. It's the same. Love it. Exactly. She's the ever ready bunny. Facts. I do run around like a crazy bunny all the time. Okay. You want to raid. You're going to push this little button right here, this little arrow, and you're going to put create a raid. And then it's going to give you some people that recent rated. So these are people that I recently rated that it's suggesting, or it's going to give me other suggestions, or I can type someone in, and then you're going to take all of your people to that show. Raid every single time, whether you're raiding with 1 person or 100 people. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. I know I really do need to. Thank you for the tips are making it so I actually hung out way longer than I can, but I should be doing work. I need to be, but sometimes non-monetary things are important. Yes. Raid every single time. There's 2 slots left for our train in March. If you want in, raise your hand. Or DM Cherry Bomb. Thank you for purchasing the earrings. If you have 1 person or 100 people in your room, raid every single time. Raid into smaller sellers, bigger sellers, raid whoever you want. Bring your people to someone else. Chances are you'll get a shout out. And you might gain some followers out of it, or at least, sorry, Howard, I accidentally lied to the other day and told my ex that you broke up with Joe and married me. My bad. Philly married someone yesterday, and he cheated on me and Cassandra. So Philly's a bad ex-husband anyway. And Joe and I got divorced forever ago. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Yes, raid all the time, every single time. Speaking of, we should raid right now. Do you only have 38 cents on a $1 sale? Do you only make, yes, you make about, thank you, Norm, for your purchase. You only make about 38 cents because it's fees, it's transactional fees, and whatever that takes out, it's usually about 38 cents. That's a landline. It's a bill collector. We don't need to get that. No one good calls on a landline ever. You know that. All right. No, yeah, right. You lose money on a $1 sale, but $1 is $1, sale is a sale. So it's a good bottom price to always roll with. I start everything at $1. Don't ask me. That's not good advice. You sell it for what you need to get out of it. That's my advice. Yeah, they're calling about my extended car warranty. Sell it for what you need to get out of it. If you have an item that you paid, but like I say that, but like I paid $41 for this and I think it sold for 18. If you need to get $50 out of that, start it at $50. If you can afford to sell things at $1, start at $1. I like old school auctions, so I like an auction. I don't want a sale. I want an auction. Your family's in Clinton? I'm in Clinton. I'm in Westmoreland, but I'm a minute from Clinton. What do you do if you get a bad review? Eat it. Sell more. Sales cure all. That's your bowl. I'm gonna ship it today. Yep, right off Route 5. I'm on Route 5. That's amazing. What a small world. Sales cure all. You get more reviews and it'll balance out your bad ones. Also, don't respond to bad reviews unless it's blatant lies, blatant you want to stand up for yourself and you can respond soberly and appropriately and business wise. Don't respond to bad reviews. It's tacky and it makes you look bad generally, unless you can do it in a professional way. If you ever, yes, everyone, please go follow me on Instagram, YouTube. Just be careful, because here's my thing. I get into spirals where I'll read bad reviews and I want to respond with, "You're a piece of shit. That's not right." Blah blah. No, that's terrible. Don't do that. No response is the best response. Just take it on the chin and move on to the next. Unless it's like blatantly a lie. I did respond to one bad review one time, and it was because the woman bought broken things from me. Like, they were broken when I showed them. Then messaged me that she wanted to cancel, and I didn't respond. And then messaged me, "What did I even buy?" And I didn't respond. And then messaged me, what did I spend money on or something? Like, didn't know what she bought. So then I went through and I screenshot and I sent to her, "This is what you bought and this is how much you paid for it, blah, blah, blah." And she sent back like, "I don't want that. What do you want?" And then she responded. Then she messaged me at 1:00 in the morning, 2:00 in the morning. "Hello, answer me, answer me, answer me. What are you doing?" Like, repeatedly spamming me at 2:00 in the morning. I woke up to all these messages and I responded, "Ma'am, with all due respect, I have business hours. I am not I have thousands of people that I sell to every week. I cannot respond to you instantly. Is there something I can help you with?" Like, she was having whatever. So then she left me a bad review saying that I was rude or something like that. And I said, "I wish that I could screenshot your conversation and upload it to this review so people could judge for themselves." And then I said, "I'm sorry for your bad experience." Because then she blocked me she blocked me because I was mad, blah, blah. No, I blocked you because you continuously spammed me at 2:00 in the morning demanding I respond to you. I don't need to this is my happy place. This is my safe place. I don't need to talk to you ever. Goodbye. Like, that's not that's not real life, ma'am. That's not ever going to be okay. You just you just email Jeff Bezos, "Answer me right now, asshole. What are you doing? Why aren't you responding to me? How dare you sleep?" No, that's not how the world works. So yes, you got blocked. That's the only review I've ever responded to. And honestly, I shouldn't have responded. I should have just moved on quietly, but that one got to me. I took time with that one. Is this the only platform? Yes, this is the only platform I sell on now. Even I have to sleep sometimes. Exactly. Last night, I was just saying, I went to bed at 2:13. I woke up at 6. I did not sleep last night at all. How do you deal with rude people commenting on your lives? Depends on the mood that I'm in. Usually I just ignore them and I block them. So like, sometimes if you see me like do one of these and I don't say anything, that's me just blocking someone and removing them. Sometimes if I'm feeling feisty, I call them out and tell them how stupid they are. You can block anybody. You click on their name, and on the top right, you can click on the little like lines and you can block them. Usually it's someone saying something really ignorant or "I'm your favorite. Thank you. That's so nice." Something ignorant or stupid. And I will just make them feel really stupid in front of 200 and something people. How many good reviews does it take to get rid of one bad one? It's an average. So the more you get, the more it'll average out, but I don't know how many exactly. I'm sure I could figure it out if I sat down and did some math, but, can you help my friend? She's having her second show. How you doing? I like her name. How you doing? Tell her she should get a logo. What is she selling? Yes, one time I was on here and you were going crazy on somebody and I was like, "Huh? Never saw you like that." Yeah, it doesn't happen that often, and it takes a lot for me to get upset. And I never how you doing? And I never say anything bad. Like even the seller I was just talking about that scammed me out of $1,000. I didn't call her out. I didn't say her name. I didn't say any. My friends in the chat have never even heard the story. And it was 3 months ago. Good morning, Michelle. I don't call out people publicly ever. Never will. I never name drop anything. I don't think this is a business, right? This is my business, my entire life. I don't want to alienate anybody. There are people that I don't shop through here. There's huge sellers on here that I don't shop with, that I don't agree with. There's one person I have blocked because I don't want to look at them ever, but I've never said that name out loud, right? Like that's my own business. That's my own thing, right? It takes a lot for me to even say anything negative. And usually it is depending on my mood or how I'm feeling, which is not often. I don't fight. I don't scream. I don't yell. But if you're going to be nasty in my chat or say something inappropriate or say something to one of my friends, one of the times that I did call someone out in a chat and then they put like a boycott Hodge in their bio and I had them removed from the platform. But like they were being derogatory to a friend of mine in the chat, and that's not okay. Those are the only few times that I will actually address negativity in my chat, or if I have made time, or if I'm feeling a certain type of way and you say something wrong on the wrong day. Getting closer to 1,000 followers. Last night's show so much better. Yay! I'm glad you had a better show. How can I build followers? It is slow. It's a slow burn, right? You remember that guy? That's the one and only time I have used a contact at Whatnot. One and only time. I refuse to message him ever for anything. And that time I was like, hey bro, I gotta ask a favor. This guy is crazy. You have to be consistent. You have to show up all the time. You have to be in chats like this, talk, buy things, be in shows all day. I said it before, my first 6 months, you can talk shit. Exactly. That's like with my kids or my sisters or my brothers, whatever. I can talk shit about my brothers. You can't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I suggest making it like being more vocal in chats and going into shows like this and talking. My first 6 months, I was on Whatnot. I had to set myself boundaries. That's another thing with the hours. Be social. It's a social media platform. Exactly. I had to set myself boundaries because I was on it from the minute I got up to the minute I went to bed. But that's how I grew so fast. I made friends and I bought so much stuff, and I did it to support people and to build this community that I have. And now all of my best friends are people that I've met on Whatnot. I have 2 real life friends. They're my real life friends now, but I'm saying like I have 2 real life friends that I didn't meet on the internet. I'm a grown up. I love you too. I got most of my followers chatting in shows. Exactly. That's how I did too. I love it. We love her lots. See, I have real life friends. They're just met on the internet. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your nice compliments. I was going to say, I almost combined comments and compliments. You are close. Exactly. Thank God. Help me get to 500 and then I will work on 1K. For some reason, so I dropped a giant piece of ice on my back yesterday and my back really hurts. And when I read that in my head, you saying back, I seriously thought you said, help me get to 500 and I'll rub your back. And I was like, I'm in. Get them to 500 right now. But no, I don't think it's not a rub out type of issue. It's a bruise. It's a sore. It's a don't touch for a week issue. Sometimes I want to hear more tips from you. You need your YouTube tip videos. What kind of YouTube tip videos would you like? My last one that I made while I was cleaning, it's 30 minutes long. And during that, I talk about a lot of my tips and tricks, but I will totally make another one. Thank you for your purchase out of the Buy It Now. I appreciate you. I do not have a podcast. That would be fun. I feel like I should stream this platform. Dee told me I should stream on Twitch. I should stream on TikTok. TikTokers make $10,000 a day on live. My transparency is refreshing. Thank you. They make freaking thousands of dollars a day. Here I am for 3 hours. I'm going to make $50. Like, I need to start streaming on other platforms. We should do a podcast. Shipping is hard. My YouTube, I have multiple videos on shipping. Shipping is not hard. You're making it hard. Shipping is super easy. Anytime you have issues with shipping, it's because you're making it more hard on yourself. You're making it more difficult than it has to be, which is a normal thing. Very normal for people to make to think it needs to be different. My podcast would be amazeballs. I don't even know how to start a podcast. Someone make me a podcast. I need a business manager. Will one of you be my business manager? I am gonna make this video today. I'm not gonna make you for real. Trayvon, be my business manager. I'm gonna make this video today. Maybe, I don't know. It's already 12 o'clock and I have a lot to do, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time. But I did my hair, so I was gonna make a YouTube video. But thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Taking notes from my promotions. I love that. Are you the Hodgepodge Face on YouTube? I am. It's the same name, same logo, same name, same everything. Follow the Hodgepodge Place, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok if you don't mind swearing. My TikTok is not professional. All of the other platforms are professional. You need to move and ready podcast. I would love to do. I don't know how to do a podcast, but that would be fun. A lot of people to try to build followers. My brother says I look desperate. Is that true? Who cares? Be desperate. I love it. And also, you know what I didn't realize with Whatnot? You can follow 1 million people. Like on TikTok, after you follow 10,000, you can't follow anymore. On Whatnot, you can follow everybody. Like that guy, everybody on here. Is this your first follower? Tell me that this guy isn't on every single person. He follows like 990,000 people. I freaking love that dude. Like, I love him. And I was like, I wish that I would have thought about that. And he's a real person and he does shows. I don't know. I've never seen him. I just think he's amazing. He's cool. I need to check him out because I'm a teacher and I love telling jokes and making friends. I love that. No, follow whoever you want. Tell your brother, piss off. He watches me or he watches people in general? Because if he watches me, that'd be really cool. Number 1 tip for first show. Get real comfortable talking to yourself. Show up for yourself, talk for yourself, have a conversation with yourself, tell a story. The chat is not gonna be going. Talk to yourself, tell stories. I tell the stupidest, crazy stories all the time. Just talk to yourself. And stay on for at least 2 hours. Stay on as long as you physically possibly can without selling anything or even selling anything. Yes, in my YouTube videos, I explain how to conquer shipping. Shipping is so easy. Hi. Ready? We're going to do it again. Clip it. Hi, my name's Christine. I have a full store full of stuff. Antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I do different shows every single day. I ship hundreds of things a week by myself in all different categories. Big stuff, little stuff, medium stuff. This is the wall of packages that went out yesterday. If you have issues with shipping, it is because you are making shipping harder on yourself than it has to be. That is very natural, very normal that you are overthinking it because that's a normal thing, but you are overthinking it. You are making issues where there shouldn't be issues. If you sell it correctly, it will ship correctly. Now you have to learn. Thank you. I work very, very hard. And shipping can be zen. I work a lot. Thank you for clipping that. Do you have a store where you sell? I did. I opened my thrift store in 2021. I closed my thrift store January 2024 to the public, and now I only sell on Whatnot. It has been a year, and I only sell here. How do you know what can ship in the free postage? I'm going to make that video on YouTube, and it's going to show you ground and what ground labels can go on, priority and what priority labels can go on, and priority flat rate and what priority flat rate is going to go on. I'm going to make this separate video with this after I write everything out, and it'll show you the type of boxes you can use, the differences between these two boxes, even though they look exactly the same, how one is a large flat rate box, one is a mailing box. I'm going to make that video today. I encourage you to watch it. Watch 1,000 times. Exactly. And after you watch it, you can refer back to it, right? So it's not something you're going to learn in a second, but it's something that you're going to be able to refer back to. You also, and when I say things, thank you. When I say things, nap time. Okay, have a good day. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for your help. Everyone go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage. When I say things like you make it harder than you have to, that is not directed at one person. That is directed at people as a whole. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. This video will be on my YouTube. The Hodgepodge Place YouTube looks just like that. Breast printer for shipping. I have a Polano, Polono. It's $69 on Amazon. You are shipping. You got it. It's not that hard. You can figure it out. Black out the barcodes too because they can scan them to find the address. Ooh, good call. Thank you. I will black the barcodes out too. Thank you for telling me that. So I already have multiple videos on shipping on YouTube right now. There is how to do a 73-cent envelope shipping. There is a video on how to ship things in bigger boxes, more ounces, how to change the box size, how to change the weight size. There's videos on just tips and tricks on shipping, on where I get my shipping supplies, on what type of boxes I use. There's a whole playlist. If you go to my YouTube right now, I'm very new on YouTube. I just started YouTube. There's only one playlist, and that playlist is about whatnot shipping, and you can just click it and watch it. It's 1 hour long, or you can just watch my videos. The 73-cent one is a minute and a half. You can just go watch the videos that I have. Open to an in-person collaboration to help a local seller. Where are you, Norm? Normie Lisa? Upstate New York. Oh, you're in Watertown. You're in Watertown, but you're Watertown from Oneida County. That would be fun. I'm open for anything. Can you do a giveaway on the candy I purchased? I sure can. Good old Mr. Wilson. Good old Mr. Wilson. Can I eat it and give everybody a $5 gift card instead? What kind did you buy? First, tell me what kind you bought. I know, I gotta go. It's almost noon. We'll do this last giveaway and then I'm done. I'm gonna eat good old Mr. Wilson's candy though. I'm gonna need some candy to get through the day. Peanut butter, thank you. I'm in. Everyone go follow good old Mr. Wilson. You're gonna get a $5 gift card and I'm gonna eat the candy bar. Bobby, let's see, Bobby. We'll be selling coins, paper currency, and silver bullion. Is that like a bullion cube? Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you for tipping me. I've been on for 3 hours. I have so much to do today. I am going to raid. I have so much to do today and I am not prepared for it. All right, let me go bookmark your shows. Good old Mr. Wilson. I like your name. It's sweet. You have 4 shows scheduled. Is that your car? Because that's pretty awesome. Everyone go follow good old Mr. Wilson. Your first show is today at 7. I'm the best. Thank you. That's so nice. I sometimes doing these. This is a non-monetary show, right? So the tips super help me because I have to pack orders today. I have 50 orders to pack up today. No, kids are off from school. I have 9 and 5 under 11. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the tip. So I appreciate you, but now I've extended my day by a couple hours. So instead of being home by like 5, I'll be home by like 6 or 7, but it's okay. I was supposed to have already been at the gym and I am sitting here watching your show. I love you. New York and in Colorado. I love you. Thank you for watching me. I appreciate you. Thank you everyone for being here. Everyone getting this giveaway. You can't use Venmo to tip. Yes, you can't tip with PayPal either. Hello, Dawn Morning. It has to be a credit card or debit card. But thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thought of tipping. I appreciate that. Anytime any of you share your hard-earned money with me, I greatly appreciate it. My mom worked at the Cliffs on 5, so you probably met her. I freaking loved it. The one that makes sandwiches? Or the one in both of them used to make sandwiches, but now that one's I guarantee I probably know your mom. That one has the best sandwiches. The Cliffs on the corner. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Yes, last call to buy it now. There's candy, there's stickers. For sure I would know your mother. How do I start selling and adding to my shop without doing a live? You can list things. Me Familia, thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. You can list things. I have a YouTube video about that. Go watch my YouTube video. You can watch my stagnant. I made a YouTube video. It's 3 minutes long, and it'll show you how to list something in your buy it now, how to list something in your shop, and how to list something in your auction. Do you find it complicated to stream when Handsome Blue? I do. It's very distracting. I can't even look right at you. What not blocked me from joining giveaways? Why? Are you out of the country? Are you not in the United States? Because a lot of people don't do international giveaways. Because if I want to ship this $5 gift card to someone in the United States, I don't know. Texas should be fine. Maybe you entered too many or you won too many. If I want to ship this to Canada, even though I'm only 2 hours from Canada, it'll cost me $28. So I don't do international shipping anymore for giveaways. Do you take fees out of your tips? No, they do not take fees out of our tips. That's the only thing we get directly. So that is something I do suggest too. If you want to help someone and support someone, I know people like to go in and like boost their show or do things like that. A tip is the best way to support someone because they get 100% of that money. That is the only thing we get 100% of. If you buy something for $1 and I buy it now, I freaking love you. Thank you for buying something. Thank you for doing something you didn't have to do, but I'm only going to make 38 cents on that. If you tip me $1, I get the whole $1. So it's very appreciative. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate you. So boost doesn't, no, I don't suggest doing it. Now, does it boost your numbers? Yes. But unless you're going to sell sports cards, thank you for the tip. Thank you so much. I feel like I need to eat those when they pop up. Unless you're going to sell 90% of this app is directed at a couple categories: sports cards, Funko Pops, shoes. Unless you're selling those categories on a day where that's like the biggest time of day to get sellers, that's who your show's going to be boosted to. Thank you, M Chug. So I am a vintage decor seller every single time. Thank you for your tip. Every single time I have boosted a show, it has not, my analytics, I can see that it got boosted to 500 people. Thank you, Bubblehead. That it got boosted to 500 people. Let me follow you. But though none of those 500 people stayed or followed me or did anything, and I lost people every single time because that's not what I'm selling. It's boosting it to the app as a whole and who's on the app. Thank you so much, Lilac Bloom. I'm following you too. Just following everyone who's tipping me. Thank you. AC Hand, I love you. So I've physically tried it multiple times in multiple categories, multiple shows, and it'll make my numbers go down, and it does not help me monetarily. Now, do I think that it can help you? For sure. Do I think that it can help certain people in certain categories? Yes. Do I think it helps me? No, I do not. Christy Lee, thank you so much. So I do not suggest doing it unless you are in a certain category or you're going for a certain goal. It does boost you. There is analytics. It'll show you exactly who it sends to. Thank you so much. But it does not. Thank you for the tip train. I love you guys. Thank you. I love all these little dollars flying everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Only place I've seen it work. Yeah. And that's not even, you can't even say that that's on that. That's just him getting the people that he gets all the time. Thank you so much for all these tips. Oh my God. I'm trying to follow everybody, but it's hard. It's hard. I know. Now go do work. Thank you so much. We're accepting bribes for follows. It's what, not conspiracy. I am accepting bribes for follows. Will follow for money. I love you. Go have a raspberry candy bar on you. Thank you, Baker Chick. I will. Thank you so much. Listen, a broke bitch got to do what she's got to do. I don't even know. I have no shame apparently at this point. I mean, I have shame. Follow where the money is. Exactly. If I didn't have shame, I would have an OF. So I have a little bit of shame, but not enough to panhandle on the internet, apparently. No, I'm not panhandling. I have spent hours giving tips and tricks and talking to you and hopefully helping you in some way. So I am definitely not just on here begging for money. I love you. Thank you. Hi, Mallory. What are you doing? What are you doing, pretty girl? Have the rest of your day. I know I have a lot to do, lots to pack. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's been an amazing day. You're awesome. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Oh my God, I love you. You guys are so awesome. Hold on, I gotta follow you. Don't follow for just being a broke ass bitch right now. It's amazing. Did they tip you when they showed your yes, they did. Hi, Gen X. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like every time, if you share your, oh my God, ho to the mo, give Cole for the driver. He made me check his bank account yesterday, and he was like, I said, don't use money out of your bank account. You're saving that. He's like, you never let me do that, because I put his paychecks in his bank account. And I said, you got tips, and he's so close to getting dry. He's going to be very excited. I can't tip. Thank you for your thought yesterday's attic. I appreciate you. I know you can't tip with PayPal. Everyone go follow. And now I'm almost at 3,000. Oh, you're amazing. I love you. We're good today. Everyone go, now that I'm going to be off, please go watch all of my YouTube videos, start to finish. I need to get to 3,000 hours so that I can start to monetize it. I love you. I hope you have a good day. I really need to do some work. The postman's going to get here and I have 0 freaking packages for him. It's not going to be good. Let's go to someone. Oh my God. How Heirloom Chattanooga. Is Heirloom Chattanooga Heather right now, or is it Kelly? Is it Heather and George and Kelly, or is it just Kelly? Can someone go look for me? It's Heather. We haven't seen Heather. It's the blonde girl. We haven't rated Heather in forever, and she did something nice for me the other day. So we're going to go say hi to her, even though she has a lot of people. Don't judge me for rating a room with a lot of people. It's because it's a friend of mine, and she did something nice for me. Okay. I love you. Have a good day, and I will see you later.